Damn, dog. So loud. Headphone check, baby.
Didn't hear that.
This is Houston's apology tour. Hit 'em.
I had to do it.
Had to do it to him.
I was gonna say, dog.
Had to do it to him. Had to hit him with the. Had to throw it back.
I had to get the headphones on my head.
Can you turn everything up in my headphones? I don't have headphones on.
Turn them up.
Is that what you want?
Here. Is that what you wanted from me? Is this what you like?
You don't want me to have headphones? That's what it took.
You can hear?
Get up on your mic. Talk to me real close in my ear.
What?
Yeah, talk in my ear.
Hello?
Whisper sweet nothings
Hello?
into my ear. You threatening me with a knife now? It's early in the night to be threatening me with a knife.
This is Houston's apology tour.
You're
Knife
not
out.
seeing.
I'm sorry. With a knife.
Whatever you call that. You're not seeing it right.
Didn't mean to stab you in the thigh. That was my fault. I slipped and fell in your thighs.
You have no idea what just happened, do you?
Big, beautiful thighs.
You fucked up. You fucked up now.
You're gonna get stabbed.
You fucked up
By
now.
an ancient wizard.
You don't know what happened, do you?
What?
I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Wait,
just
no, I'm not sorry, I'm not sorry. I'm just not sorry. Shit.
He's just threatening me over here in the darkness.
Yeah, it's because we have mood lighting now. It's darker in here
We
now.
can hide
so sketchy
knives.
shit can happen.
Sounds so familiar. What should I
Hit him
do?
with the stretch and poke.
What?
Stretch and poke.
How'd you get? How'd your knives?
Toby, you're imagining that.
You're imagining things.
You're imagining all that.
You don't even have a fucking clue, dude. What's
even know
going
what a
on,
knife
everybody?
is.
Welcome
Oh.
to the 249th episode of A Drink and a Joint.
We are in the darkness a little bit, I see.
A little bit. Do you want it to be brighter? I mean, I turned Houston's light up. We can turn our lights up.
Yeah, fellas, I'm bright as shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on,
And
we
then
can-
there's a dark spot where you can threaten with knives over here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we can bring Houston's light down a little bit.
Allegedly.
I think he likes it. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's fine.
You
like
like
the
being that bright?
spotlight?
I mean, like you are. I mean, you're quite a bit brighter than us, and it's kind of bringing down.
Bringing me down.
It's bringing down the down vibe. We're
Like,
trying
what are
to
you
go for
talking
more
about?
of a
What?
down vibe here. We're trying to be more serious and gritty. We're like a fucking early 2000s reboot.
Is that how you feel? I mean, I'm just
Like
the
Dark
whitest
Knight.
guy here, dude. It's okay.
You're bright. You're full of energy. You're a ball of
bright.
energy over there.
You're a ball of energy.
That's
Did you
right.
hear how you just said that? You're a ball of energy.
Yeah. Threatening me with knives.
You're right.
I'm full of it, dude. I am packed to the brim.
With energy.
With energy,
Yeah,
pure
you're
energy.
vibrating, dude. That's what vibing means.
I'm so awake. I have the most energy, like a little puppy.
You silly little puppy.
Dude, Tunchi, my puppy, she's still kind of a puppy. She's over
is
2, I guess, now, but
What's the kill? What?
she has a high kill count, but she is a little shaking fucking ball of energy for sure. And then
You have a lot of good times with just her.
she's pretty crazy and she'll be buck wild. But then if we're like hitting deems or on acid or something and she's around you, she's so weirdly calm. Oh. Because you have that shaky energy.
Oh yeah,
and she's
because
like,
you're on
I
the
feel-
level now. You can communicate with her. You know
She
that, right?
vibes up at that like high energy. Because
She does well with
being around that because then she
high
gets,
psychedelic.
she just wants to like get close. She's like, I like this. I can tell you're vibrating like me.
Let's go kill something.
Let's go kill
You want to
tonight.
go watch the life leave something's eyes? Because that's what I
She's
like.
not evil. She's just neutral. She just thinks
She's
that's what you're
neutral.
supposed to do.
So-
She's neutral.
She kills for
She thinks that
neutrality.
because you taught her that.
I mean, you are supposed to kill, but you don't know why. It's like you're not killing for evil. She's just
Okay.
killing because that's her instincts. You know, Rora's evil. I think
Oh,
Rora's actually
what?
has
She's a
evil.
sweetheart.
She's a sweetheart, but she kills for evil.
Okay.
Like what? What does she kill? For
She kills for anger and vengeance.
Yeah, I mean,
She has
just getting mad.
too
vengeance.
much fun with violence there.
Tell me what. Will you expound it? What you mean?
And I think Eris is the chaotic
As you
good.
lean back to not listen.
And pull your knife. Are you
Regale
getting
me.
your knife ready?
I can hear him. You know.
I know. You are wearing headphones.
Yeah.
It's true. It's like we're right next to each other, just whispering in each other's ears.
We're gonna say what's up to the people in the chat. Dabs, what's happening, baby? Smugs, what's going on? John W, hello. If you haven't
What
yet,
up?
please hit the like button and say what's up in the chat. Also, if you want, you can go check out our Patreon. You can also go buy some merch. You can go check out Toby on Spotify at Cushing.
Check all the shit out. Dave's got a new course coming out.
Yeah, I've got a pre-sale of a new course up, Houston. It's going to be
gonna be
called
cool.
Playing in the Band. And so I'm going to tell people how to play in a band.
I like that concept because it's like skipping to the. You just want to jam with people.
Yeah,
like, dude,
yeah.
You don't want to learn all the bullshit and just get to the jamming.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to teach people how to like listen to other instruments because that's like a huge part of it, especially when it comes to like being inspired during a jam.
And getting your voice out there and honing that.
Yeah, and then I also want to do a thing on just like straight up improvising, like different ways to take things, and then segueing.
Yeah.
How to throw in weird notes.
Yeah.
And have them sound cool.
I'm really excited about the segue module, like teaching people how to go from song to song.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of fun.
Trying to find some common parameters. Do you talk about like? Cause I feel like the jamming thing, which is one thing we're about to have to go through with St. Owsley because we're switching drummers.
Yep. Taylor's last show was last Saturday.
Yeah.
We played at Barrel House, opening up for our old keyboardist.
Yeah.
That was
And-
weird. There was some fireworks.
Yeah, there was an
No,
explosion
Jake,
of sorts.
the original keyboardist for.
that-
I liked him a lot.
That is cool.
Didn't I?
Yeah.
He fixed that.
He's a good
I liked
guy.
him a lot, didn't I?
Yes.
I think so.
I met him here, right?
Oh, he did come on a podcast for Christmas a couple
He's a
years ago,
nerd.
right?
He's a keyboard nerd.
Yeah, him and
Over easy,
Adam.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam, yeah.
All right.
Why are you shaving, bro?
You shaving right now?
I don't think it's sharp enough for that.
Okay, too close.
But no, so yeah, we're gonna have to bring in a new drummer. We're
Have you? Do you know who that is?
no, we've got a guy that Hill is trying to bring in. His name's Radley, like a Rad Brad,
Rad?
but there's no B. I don't think there was ever a B. I think his name is just Radley.
He popped out
Bradley.
red.
Yeah, from down in the Atlanta area. So we're gonna give him a shot. We're gonna try him out because
Is he,
Hill is backing him, and I trust Hill.
Okay, yeah, Hill's good. Yeah, he's earned whatever clout or his word carries some weight.
Yeah, and he
Who,
did.
Radley?
He did call me today and asked what city in Texas he could call you tonight because he calls you a different one every time he comes into the chat.
You like that?
That's a thing.
It's a thing to him.
Well, okay.
He's just showing you love.
Yeah, that's creative. What idea did you give him?
What I mean, I told him Lukenbach was funny.
Lukenbach's a great one. You know, there's a
Yeah.
city called Victoria in Texas.
I mean, there's a lot.
Apparently,
of cities in
that's
Texas.
that's where Harrison's from.
Okay, Victoria, Texas.
Yeah, he's growing up out there. He's out there in Victoria, and we're learning. I'm out there in Harrison, Tennessee. All of a sudden, Harrison.
I live in Harrison.
I'm Houston.
We're both places. Look at us both being places you can be and be.
Oh, Austin's in the chat, and he says me and Houston are connected in that way.
Yeah. Yeah. What's
Austin Ford.
what is that old guy? Was it Terrence McKinney? He might have called it a cosmic giggle.
What the
Just that
you and Harrison?
jumbling of information and words and
Cosmos are just laughing
just
at you.
kind of it's just a funny little.
It's a fun little.
It's cosmic giggle. I'm sure there's better cosmic giggles than that.
There has to be.
You could call war a
but that's
cosmic
one of
giggle.
your cosmic giggles, and we're not going to devalue that, Houston.
Thank you.
Next time someone
Feelings are valued here.
I've got some better cosmic giggles that I'll share if you want, but I mean,
Whip 'em
that's
out.
just one. Another one?
yeah.
Okay, I used to drive a blue Dodge Ram, right?
Correct. Yeah,
Do you remember-
Belinda.
Belinda.
Yep.
I call it Belinda, and I had a little backstory. I barely remember what I would say about this lady of a truck,
Big old girl.
dude.
She was a big broad.
I'm gonna protect the person's identity. My friend.
That would be a first.
I care about this person. Anyway, their mother had an alternate personality whose name was Belinda, and apparently they thought I knew about Belinda.
And then named the truck that?
No, I was just on the money talking about his mother as my truck
Oh.
while he was tripping.
Like you were riding his mama's
Huh?
crazy side.
No, I was just talking about my truck because it is called Belinda, and I started talking about its personality and
Yeah.
Are you banging my mom? My schizophrenic mom?
Is that what's happening here?
dude, it was so weird. No, he got emotional,
Oh.
and I was
Okay. And you didn't know how to respond. You didn't know how to deal
no
with that.
because I'm tripping. I thought we were just being silly.
Why are you being so gay right now? Why are you crying?
Just talking about Belinda, my love. Greatest
Yeah.
fuck of my life.
Yeah, Belinda's a real tough bitch. I inherited her.
Kick her
She-
tires around. And
She's just had so many things go wrong with her, and I've barely held those problems together, but they haven't gone wrong again.
I'll tell you that.
filled them around and squirt all over me.
Oh my God.
She had a muffler, which was strangely a straight shot. And I'll tell you what, while I was driving, her muffler just broke down on me and was just dragging.
No more muff.
Yeah, that muffler.
You're talking about my mother.
That's exactly what happened. She
Yeah.
lost her muff on the highway. God damn.
But oh my God. Okay, so Toby at this show on Saturday when we don't usually open for people either. We don't usually do that. It was if we were they asked us to do that for them as a favor. The band is Disco. And so we were like, yeah, sure. We don't really do this, but yeah. And we get there, and of course their sound check runs late. We're relegated to like this very thin strip across the front of the stage. Like they took up all of the stage, which is fine.
Yeah, it was
which is
a lot
fine.
tight.
I don't know why they needed an opener. Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't know.
True.
I don't know why they needed one.
It would have been fine, but no, they were real nice and stuff. It was just like the night was culminating for me in a lot of ways because, like, again, just being with him, in front of him, setting him up, and he used to play and like singing him. And he's really good, dude. He's a fucking sick keyboardist, and he's more of a like that's his thing, right?
Yeah,
that's what he does is like keyboards, and that's just like so. I already feel kind of like, oh, I'm fucking faking it up here, whatever. Already feeling like that. And then, like, being pushed to the little thing, everything rushed, extra flustered, bringing out anxiety. And then my chair sits on a power cable,
and it's
to
like perfect.
a power
it's
source.
like
It cuts it like in half.
So it is like, so you know how like in the middle of those, because he sits on a drum throne with a back to it, so it's just got like a cylinder of metal that goes down the middle of it, and it almost perfectly sat just like directly
And
on
severed
top
it.
of this thing.
And it was weird because again, it was just like that dude told me to set up right here. We should have moved that, or thought, I don't know. I was just trying to hurry.
Well, so
and
what
set up.
happened was that your chair, the legs weren't fully extended, so the cylinder went straight into the ground.
Yeah, I haven't figured out when they're fully extended, it rides on that thing.
Yeah.
So there's like this. Yeah, there's a weird angle. You got to get it.
So it perfectly punched through it, and we're like in the middle of the third song. Or
Something.
no, it was the beginning of the second song. It was the beginning of Reuben. So I'm going to tell on myself a little bit here. I saw it happen.
There's an explosion.
I said
right?
the explosion
That's what people
happened.
said.
There was
smoke.
There was a fireball. There was smoke. There was a fireball into your ass, bro. It looked like you fucking like farted out a fire.
Dude, I'm glad I wasn't in a stool.
Yeah.
Could have got electrocuted.
And then it popped, and then nothing happened. I watched it for a second. Nothing happened. Nothing turned off. And so I'm watching it, and I'm like, okay, well, I could just lean over very easily and tell Toby, but I know Toby's a sensitive boy, and I know when I tell him, it's gonna fuck him up.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't
that,
like to be distracted.
I know that it's gonna happen, but
definitely fucked up.
the opening of Reuben is a killer synth solo, so I'm not gonna
like holding
stop
it
you.
back
Yeah,
for a
dude, I'm
second.
like, well, I'm gonna let him cook. I'm gonna let him do his thing, and
Now you did wait. I do remember when you leaned over and told me I was on the chord.
I waited most of the song.
It was in a part I didn't really have to play.
Yeah,
It
I
like
told
I'd settle
in
back.
Joel's solo. We're
Yeah, I
we're
could
rocking
lay
back
back.
and forth between two chords, and I was like,
Good
perfect
timing.
time. Perfect time to let him know. I was like, hey, you're on a cable. You should move your chair.
And so yeah, I ended up paying the guy for a new thing. I told him I left him mine.
Yeah.
and I think he gave it to Joel, but I left it. I was real nice. I wasn't, like it was just weird situation for me. It was just a lot of tight, quick pressure, and it was just didn't feel great. And then for me, the final thing was like so I set up my top keys thing at an angle because of how short the
Oh, is
synth
that when we
is.
were leaving and it
Yeah.
fell? Man.
So it was. I normally lean them in, but it's wearing the teeth out by doing that. And then I saw his setup, and he had the same thing, but they were straight up and down. I was like, oh, maybe it fits, but just barely. But it doesn't fit enough to get grip on it. So when I pull my cable out, that normally is fine because it's gripped.
Yeah.
It just drops, and I have to like catch the fucking most expensive instrument I own in front of a ton of people opening for the old keyboardist that's about to kill it, and it all just hit me at once.
Yeah.
I was like, it's fucking embarrassing.
This is why we don't open.
I
for
embarrassed
people.
myself tonight. I need to leave. I hate this. Just broke me
Oh,
down.
but-
That was the last.
Opening is not a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with what we do, it doesn't make sense. Like we do fucking Jerry Band and Grateful Dead tunes.
It's like, are you ready for some deep cuts? All right. Bring on, the next act,
Yeah, and so like I think we played The Wheel, Reuben, Cats, and Rhapsody in Red.
Those
I so wish someone would have filmed the fireball. I want to see that. That'd be a great promo. We'll light up the stage.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that, no problem.
Spin it.
Yeah.
But it was bittersweet. Said something for Taylor at the very end because
last show.
Rhapsody in Red was his favorite song, and it was like the song he wanted us to play.
Yeah.
And so I said something nice before
You bitch.
before we played that one.
But anyway, why I started talking about that was as we're finding the new drummer, you're talking about jamming with a group. Like the drummer gives you all the signals
Yeah.
to build up, to tear down when things are about to break. He just has these very audible symbols of transitioning sounds.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing that you really have to get down with someone new is like just learn to do that free form listening kind of thing.
Because Taylor's a great drummer.
Yeah.
He's an incredible drummer.
I thought
He
Yeah,
is
he's really good.
He's like he's an intuitive player.
Yes.
He's you know, like, he's my favorite drummer that I've ever played with so far. Just as far as like what I mean, like he and I just like synced up. You know, it's like he knows what I'm about to do.
Okay. So yeah, we're a good working relationship with him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I just have the weirdest relationship with people leaving bands. You know.
Oh, is this
You're
a
the
Kelly
bad
thing?
boy.
Is this a Kelly thing?
You're the bad boy, Houston.
No, not necessarily a Kelly thing. Also Hayden.
Okay, yeah.
And you know,
Marcus left really, really cool.
That was cool.
Yeah, love Marcus. Shout
Also-
out Marcus. Love you,
Didn't
Marcus.
Marcus is a
He
sweetheart.
owns a bar in Portland,
I'm
Maine
thinking
now.
of a different
Yeah.
other Marcus.
That's the other
died.
Marcus is dead. Yeah.
I was
No,
like,
I'm
I hate to break it to you, but I don't think they do. Oh no.
I'm not too worried about the Kelly thing. I'll acknowledge it. You know, not ignoring it. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. Also, I don't know if you realize
You
this.
butt heads with people. I feel like on purpose. You like it. You like butting heads a little bit.
Do you like friction?
Am I an energy vampire?
No,
That's
you like
not what
to-
I asked. Did you hear what I asked?
frictionless, baby.
You're like, feed me,
One
feed
more
me
time.
more. Will you confront me some more?
Yeah, just tell me one more time. What is it?
Call me a piece of shit.
What
Do
did
you like
say?
humiliation?
He likes to humiliate.
What did you say initially?
I asked you if you like friction.
Say it again. What?
So you think
You come to me.
that I like friction?
You're friction right now.
You are not baby powdered, my dude. You are not like
You're rubbing
flowing in
thighs.
the breeze. You're like
Chapping up.
No, this is intense.
this.
So
I
you-
can make it tense.
You mean to fuck you?
What are we doing? Are we about to fuck?
Aggressive fuck talk.
I can't
is
see your
terrifying.
face. Do you pull your mic back some so you're not leaning into it so much?
I gotta see that.
It does something
That
weird. I
mug.
have clamps.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, I mean, I can always.
You look
I
like
can
you're
move
about
the
to get
camera.
your jail picture, or like be interviewed for something fucked up. Just the lighting. All right. So when did you know you were gonna kill her?
What do you mean?
Like,
What do you mean? Do you ever really know?
like was there a moment where it switched in your mind that you were gonna kill her and her dad too?
Okay. Well, let me
The
tell.
whole fam.
Let me. What do you know about the cycle of violence?
Yeah, it begets
Yeah.
itself.
You know.
It doesn't. It.
So like, what starts the cycle of violence? What starts it?
Violence.
Is it chicken or the egg? We're in a very chicken egg situation here.
Did that person get hurt? That hurt?
Are you going? But does it stop with you? Does the
Yes.
buck stop with you?
No.
No.
God, no.
I'm passing it
God,
on
no.
heavily.
Hell no.
Okay, so I just
Passing it
want to
out
know
like
like how
candy.
you know how like you know the cycle of violence goes. So we interact, right,
Yeah.
until we have a miscommunication,
Right.
and depending on the person, there might be a fair bit of either gaslighting going on.
Why are you pointing at me? You guys like me right now?
I'm just talking to you.
You crazy? You so fucking crazy?
person that
Okay.
I just who might be anyone.
So that's one way the cycle of violence goes, right?
Okay.
So until a misunderstanding comes up, and then someone is gaslit,
Keep
right?
pointing at me, bro.
And or the misunderstanding causes a direct
Confrontation.
confrontation, but I would describe it as a payment of abuse, maybe. Like,
Okay.
I might I might give you something.
What are you giving me,
It's time,
dude?
it's time for you to get yours.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's how the cycle of violence goes, and then
Here's a gift of violence
Wait, are
and
you
trauma.
gonna kill me, dude?
No.
no.
Not yet.
Not on air.
Do you want an example?
Yeah.
So we have that misunderstanding. You just like, I don't know, you might say something. Here's a good example. You might talk about pens, and then I use some way about you chewing on pens to make you feel like you're fat.
Oh. What? First of all, I don't chew on pins, but now should I?
No, it's the Max and Dennis thing.
Yeah.
So
Make
that's
him
what you
seem
do.
gay.
Yeah. No,
Sucking
not
on
gay.
pins.
No, not gay.
He's surely sucking on pins in my place.
So there's just some sort of thing going on in which I make you feel bad over it. Yeah.
Why are you doing that? Why are you being manipulative?
We're talking about the circle of violence.
Yeah. And you're just like looking at me in the eyes and pushing your hands towards me.
No, I'm not.
And have a knife.
Which
you keep
brings me
flashing.
to the final stage of it.
Yeah, the final stage of the cycle of violence.
There's never been a murder
Exploitation?
on a podcast.
Explosion.
Explosion. Okay, yeah. Really,
And then
make a scene.
And then I apologize.
Yeah, and that makes it better.
It's all good then.
Yeah.
It's like it never
Chuck
happened.
a lamp at the head, blind in the ear.
You know,
Then
I'm really
Charlie-
sorry that you didn't know what was going on. But you were making me really angry, and that's why I threw that shit at your head.
Okay.
I'm sorry that some of those things that I threw at your head actually hit you. I would never do that normally.
Are they like
I would
in
never.
a coma
I would
in the
never. You know
hospital?
that I didn't mean to hit you when I threw that thing directly at your face, right?
I thought I had a bad aim. Apparently,
You know-
I'm really good. Another thing I'm really good
I
at.
don't know. It's just not how I want you to remember me.
Because I won't be around forever.
You won't be around forever.
I just don't want you to be confused.
We have a lot of good. We have a lot of good between us. There's a lot of good.
There's no one.
There's no one that's ever, are you listening? Ever going to love you like I love you.
We have one good day left.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that miscommunication happened. Do you need to borrow some makeup?
Because it's pretty rough.
Your eye is fucked up.
Damn.
Like more fucked up now.
You getting dark?
I was
What-
wondering
what-
how far we were going to go.
He went there. Damn, not even Devil Brothers.
Yeah, dude. We're just
like
this is just
this.
where we are now. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Any more fucked up things you've been thinking about, buddy?
What do you mean?
Just some sicko shit in the brain. You got anything?
Yeah, what's your psycho brain doing?
Mine?
Okay.
Nothing substantiated. I just have my opinions about a couple things.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, fuck, man. I fucking live in my grandma's basement right now, dude. Fucking.
I'm not worried about you.
I know. I know you don't give a fuck.
about you.
I'm not worried about you.
Kind of more worried about what I'm. What's
I'm
going on
talking
with me? You dumb bitch.
No,
you
no.
dumb.
Yeah.
How are your fine motor skills doing,
My fine motor skills.
Toby?
Oh, he's worried about you.
Have you been doing voodoo on my fine motor skills, dude?
They're good, right?
How are your olfactory senses?
Yeah. They seem okay.
They're okay.
Why?
I was just wondering how they were doing.
Okay.
Because of the poison.
Doesn't feel nice. I don't know.
I noticed you didn't eat any of the ham, Houston.
He brought us a Thanksgiving dinner. It
Poison
is
that ham?
Thanksgiving this week.
Okay, so this time the food that I brought, I did partake in. I even highlighted what my thought,
Yeah, what your favorite was?
what I'm known for being my favorite.
Devour.
Yeah.
I think I referred to I mean, yeah, maybe my sense of humor is a little dark nowadays.
Today.
But you can fuck off and die in a ditch
That's kind of funny.
if that's what you think.
I get to say that, not you. But no, I referred to myself as the stranger that the broccoli casserole, eventually has to come to join and come with me now.
Okay.
Okay.
I said that.
You said that to who?
My family.
Yeah. And then it got quiet.
No. I think they enjoyed it. Took it as a
They
joke.
enjoyed it.
Took it as
They're
a joke.
drunk, dude. They're
They're drunk.
They're drunk, man. They're drunk, man.
Just robbed them blind. They don't need that necklace. Auntie don't need that necklace.
No, they know I'm crazy about broccoli casserole, though. It's just a new way to say that I'm like
You're the guy.
the destroyer of broccoli casserole worlds.
Whoa there, buddy. Might want to leave a little rest for the garbage disposal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You better fucking not have referred to me as the garbage disposal.
No, that's not what I meant. I was meaning like there's always leftovers that you put.
Yes,
but now,
now that we talk about
definitely
There's always room for the garbage disposal.
old DD.
That's what I like about you. That's what I love about your sense of humor. But yeah.
Mister, better go get your makeup.
Yeah. Here comes the garbage disposal. That's such a good
No,
name.
you said you were the Reaper. You said you were the Reaper.
No, the stranger.
No, you told us when you got here that
Oh,
you
then
were
I'm
the,
yeah.
you were the Reaper.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
I destroy it. No,
Reaper of casserole.
huh? Well, yeah, they know I'm all about it. You know, it's caused some problems in the past, but you know, we're past that.
They just make you your own now.
No. There was a point, you know, because broccoli casserole is pretty popular, right?
Yeah.
It's hot.
As soon as it showed up, I was like, this is my favorite, right? Fast forward to 2 years later, I'm still a little kid, but Aunt Diane decided to bring a tin of broccoli casserole.
Okay.
So we got the broccoli casseroles in the line, right? We're on time. Everybody's eating, you know.
Try a little bit of everybody's. Different ones.
Can I finish my fucking story?
Is there only one?
You said broccoli casseroles in a line, so I was like,
Yeah,
because
because Deborah, who's the broccoli casserole bitch,
Damn.
Okay.
she's that bitch. Anyway,
Debbie
makes it. Anyway, so this year, Diane tried. And I
don't
don't.
sound like a name that can make a casserole.
Well, she's the eldest daughter.
The eldest daughter. Okay. So you've got
Can't
that
make it
bitch and the eldest daughter.
Right. The youngin's the one that knows how to do what she wants to do. So, you know, Diane thought she would hop off her fucking, her silver stallion long enough to fucking make her little sister look like a chump.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's 2 broccoli casseroles. I'm in line, and I'm talking to somebody or whatever, and I'm like 7 or 8, right? I'll cut it. I'll cut it as short as I can. But we're getting food, and they're like, "Okay, what are these?" I go, "These broccoli casseroles. Those are my favorite. This is the good one."
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Disrespected Diane.
Diane is over there holding back like sobs.
Yeah. Because you
Damn.
fucking gutted her, dude.
Yeah,
You
didn't even
gutted
know
her
it.
in front of the whole family.
Good one.
I just was giving someone advice.
Yeah. You were telling everyone. You were
Not
like,
your place.
stop! Don't touch those.
Diane's is trashed. Even the garbage disposal won't eat that shit. This is like the idea.
Okay, just so you know, this is my grandmother's fucking antique house. There's no garbage disposal.
Not to you, know. No, you've made it a thing now. You've made it a nickname that your family calls you.
I mean,
Don't be sad, Diane. Be better. Yeah, there you go, Dabs.
yeah, no, it's. I mean, you know, everybody's good at what they're good at, you know.
Yeah, and it's
you
just
just
this
don't
just
make
isn't your
casseroles.
fucking thing. You're
And-
good. You're good at getting caught fucking the pastor. That's what you're good at,
That's
Diane.
you're good at.
Yeah, you're.
Isn't that right?
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny.
Third marriage, huh? Pastor's still same church.
That's so funny. That's so funny. I like your guessing it, Diane. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe I hope they don't see this, but yeah, you know, I'm not pulling any punches. I'm telling it like it is. You know.
Yeah, dude.
That's so funny. But honestly, like, why couldn't you let your little sister have the broccoli casserole thing? Why
Yeah,
did you have
Just
to
wouldn't let
challenge
it
her?
go.
Yeah, because you're not gonna win. This is what she does.
Like hers better. It's probably sloppy. Diane's shit's sloppy.
Oh yeah. So that is the thing.
The fucking broccoli's undercooked. It's still kind of crunchy.
I can do it so much better. I'm tired of seeing this bitch just try. Like she always does. Fucking whore.
You try just like
I do love those.
terribly.
Like when there's still like pieces of Ritz on top. Because I like that low level shit.
That's a good one.
I'm more of a fan of like a Cheez-It. You ever had a Cheez-It on top? Am I blowing your fucking mind right now, dude?
That's pretty wild. Because that's like broccoli and cheese kind of.
Well, there's already cheese in that shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. That's mostly what that. Oh, dude.
It's like cheese, and there's usually some kind of like thick soup base, usually a cream of mushroom.
He is dead on. That's exactly correct.
Yeah,
thick.
And so you want it thick. You want it to be kind of like
a runny.
No, you want it to be kind of like a really nice chicken pot pie consistency type.
So you want your broccoli to be kind of cooked down.
Yeah, you want it soft.
You don't want it to be full. Like you don't want like pieces of large pieces. You know,
no.
It's kind of like a soup, but it's thick, like a casserole. Anyway, you want to put Velveeta blows it up.
I'm telling you, Cheez-Its on top because they stay crunchy and they've got salt on them already. You know what I mean? They got that thick salt, sea salt on it.
Yep. Yeah, you said that chicken pot pie shit. Like my mom and my grandmother made this like, so a lot of them are like pies that are like have a soupy kind of thing in between. But they made this almost like bread with chicken chunks and vegetable chunks in. So it's like almost like grabbable.
I like that.
Oh, that shit was so good.
That sounds nice. I like that I like lean in like it's gonna help me listen. I lean into like it. That's my intimate way of showing you that I'm like, I'm listening.
Yeah, you're present.
I'm present. It's so weird. It's so arbitrary. Like why? But no, I do it. But
I do that.
You know, I'm not a fan of pumpkin pie.
I do it. For
you know what, dude? It would be sick. Little slices of cornbread.
What is it? A hot take
with soup.
I mean, a lot of people love pumpkin pie. I can't stand it.
I don't know how. I think you would have to carve out and inject it. But like I want a like piece of cornbread that you bite in their soup filling.
You do it like a fucking jelly donut.
Yeah. You bite it and it just drinks that.
That sounds country as shit. So we're talking. Okay, wait. Cornbread jelly donut with
chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie filling.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, something like that.
Where the fuck was I got cornbread and something else.
Yeah. Well, dude, cornbread with jelly in it would be really good as well.
Yeah, but what was that? What the
you
fuck?
put butter, sweet thing. Yeah, jelly. I don't think I've had it, but I could do it. I think I put jelly on a cornbread.
Oh man!
But have you ever put jelly on a cornbread?
Have you ever
put jelly on a cornbread? Fucking good.
Yeah.
Dude. So what?
Should do what?
Not a cornbread, but a donut with like a chicken pot pie situation going on with it, right?
Right, but the donut is made from cornbread.
It's just the cornbread.
Then that's for me.
There's no donut.
Well, you got to make sure it stays together. Sweet. So, like, you just make it like you would a donut. Cornbread. Well, no, you would fry it like you would. You would do the whole thing.
Cornbread.
You would take your cornbread batter and you would just do it like you would do one of those donuts that you would fill with jelly.
Make them in those little mini iron cast.
Well,
cast iron.
You would have to put some kind of like an oil in the middle to kind of create a pocket that you were going to put. Either that or you freeze it.
How do you get how do you dig out the little hole in it?
What do you mean? They poke the fucking thing in it.
And you can either inject it.
Just like, well, maybe it just expands from the middle. Yeah. You've never done this to a cornbread.
I've watched plenty, not to a cornbread.
You don't know how that's going to react.
But I have definitely, he can fucked plenty of donuts.
He can estimate. No, you can estimate how to make this. I mean, it's not like building a house.
No, it's injecting. I've already done most of the science for you, Toby, knowing that you have to take the batter and fry it the same way you would do it as a jelly donut.
You're deep frying your
donut.
You're deep frying a cornbread? Now that sounds good on its own too. Extra batter?
But we're trying to fulfill this fantasy that you decided to have.
Now, but see, if we
I'm
did
figuring
that-
out how to make your dream come true.
Thank you. And I appreciate that.
All right.
But
All right, so
is
two
there
ways.
an extra batter on the outside of the made cornbread?
No.
Or are you just
No.
dipping it like in
You just
oil
fry
or
it.
something?
Two real ways. You ready?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to have two different ones. You're gonna have to have a kind of like a eggy oil and egg mixture. You know, so you have a main mixture. Take a little bit out, and this is gonna be your core. And you're gonna mix probably like oils and some extra egg in it, and then freeze it. And then you're gonna dip that in the new cornbread.
Well, Dabber just came up with a good point. He said he was thinking of an ice cube of soup.
That's what
wrapped
it.
in it.
That was
Yeah.
my number two.
Oh, damn.
So you were gonna inject it,
Okay.
Because that creates a pocket in the middle. The
Yeah.
egg,
You could put the ice. Well, no, you couldn't
No.
bake it in it.
dude. You take the chicken pot pie like fillings, and you freeze it,
Yeah.
cut it into cubes,
Yep. And then you
Bread.
you wrap it, the shit around it, you deep fry it that way.
and then it'll
This
hit
would be
temperature.
delicious. A Thanksgiving dinner bite.
It would
You
fucking
have
work.
cranberry sauce in there. It's like
Oh,
a little
fuck
ball.
yeah.
Gross.
Fuck off.
Fucking gross.
Yeah,
Toby.
you-
I'm gonna
yeah,
dip it in
gross.
cranberry sauce so it's still cold.
It's still gross.
No,
Yeah.
dip it. You're an idiot.
Or gravy. You can also have gravy on the side if you want. You know?
Pipe it in there. Pipe them both in there. Pipe it. in
You
there.
have a double sided. Just one
Fucking
side's
double-
just all cranberry sauce.
I
One
know.
side's gravy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
sick. That's a Thanksgiving plate, man. I like that big one bite. I wait all year
For that bite.
for this like perfect bite, and it does involve cranberry. Like that's part of my turkey, gravy, stuffing, cranberry at least. Maybe some potatoes.
I respect your position, but I
You
fucking
gotta
hate
have
it.
a big old mixture
Hate it.
bite.
Hate that.
It's not my style. It's not my style. But I
I don't even like fucking sweet potato shit. I don't like that sweet potato shit.
With
The
the
candied
with the
yams.
marshmallows
Not a
on top?
fan, dude.
Dude,
It's
that's
sneaky.
so good
Not a
too.
fan.
it's sneaky.
I just don't like sweet
a
potatoes.
dessert.
Stay the fuck. Yeah.
Stay in your lane. We don't
It's
mix sweet and savory.
It's a savory dessert.
It is not.
It's not
Why
a
are you
sweet-
having it with your mains?
Yeah,
then,
exactly. It's sneaky. I don't
throw
like
a piece
it.
of pie on the side.
bro? Not at first. You
It's
eat
not
your couple
necessary.
plates and then you have your
don't
couple
throw
plates
a
of dessert.
pecan pie to mix in a little bit.
Not
No.
necessary.
Get
You don't have to.
in the turkey.
Yeah, you want that. You would
That's
want
just-
that.
No, I don't do that either. But I actually
Who's
keep
the garbage disposal?
well, I actually keep like little, sections in my plate. But I do make the bite.
Yeah.
But I don't mix my fucking plate. I would never do that. It's
Oh my
trash
god,
shit.
no, I do that.
I don't like
I'm
it. I don't like
throwing-
seeing someone
I'm
do
throwing
that.
stuff on
I'm like,
stuff,
you're just making
bro.
poop. You gotta eat.
What
stuff
is your
separate.
fucking bite doing? It's
Yeah,
the same
well,
goddamn thing.
I only have to see it one bite at a time, though. It's more about my experience of it, not what's happening.
So
Because
you
you're just making poop.
okay. So
I'm just out here making poop.
So you got it all together.
Quit
but
playing with your poop.
You're taking pieces and little pieces, put it together for one bite.
Yeah.
It's not mixed up. You don't
There's
mind mixing it
but
up.
see, that's a different flavor because you get the separate flavors in the parts of your mouth as opposed to everything kind of everywhere.
My brother, I'm trying
a
to have
different
I'm gonna
bite.
have my kidney beans, my greens. I'm gonna have my mashed potatoes. I'm
But
gonna
see,
have my stuffing.
Potatoes are going to be on
I'm
front
gonna have.
and back instead of just a front of a turkey or something. Do you see
I'm
what
gonna
saying?
have my
It's gonna be a
turkey. I'm gonna
different
have my
bite.
stuffing, and I'm gonna cover it all with gravy, and then I'm gonna heavily salt and pepper it, and my casseroles. I will have those on there too. But everything's getting a little
I'm
bit of
on
gravy.
Davey's side.
Everything's getting
well,
salt and pepper.
There are
and then
like cool little
I'm
combinations on
eating
the
it.
edges. Like when two
and if
things meet a
and
little
if there's
bit.
good rolls, dude, break
But-
those in half and like use those as like an eating device.
Yeah.
like using those as a fucking utensil.
But
There's an
another
honesty
thing,
in what Davey's saying.
you got to set up your plate to have good combos that meet corners, though. You know what I mean? Mashed potatoes and corn have got to be next to each
Oh,
other,
I see.
so they can mix up a little bit. But you don't want
synergy, huh?
greens next to the corn. I want that on the other side of the taters to keep those separate and get those little flavors mixed.
Do you find
know,
this
have
is
different
mature?
little micro flavors on my plate.
Okay.
My own mixtures.
Is this
in my
mature? Does
mouth.
anyone in your family eat like this? Did
I
someone
don't
teach
think
you?
People think about it, but yeah,
Who taught you this?
they don't think about
Did
it.
Did you learn to be this way, or did you pick
Were you
up?
always so fucked up, Toby?
I mean, I've seen my dad throw ketchup on a pie before, so that's pretty
Gross.
fucked up. Mayonnaise on a pie.
Huh?
That's
Okay.
disgusting.
I mean,
Wait,
I could kind of
That's
be into
why
that.
I hate
love
mayonnaise. Is
dude.
watching him do that shit.
I love
Mayonnaise
mayo,
on a
dude.
pie.
Homemade mayo. Have you ever done the American cheese on a slice of apple pie?
No.
Yeah, that's
good.
American.
That's
shit.
different.
See, that's the thing. I feel like he might be eating a Southern staple, but the way Toby is presenting it, it's slanderous.
Oh, mayonnaise on a pie, and it's like traditional. Who
Well,
does
what
that?
kind of pie was he
I feel
putting
like
the
you're
mayo
fucking
on?
leaving shit out.
Yeah, what kind of pie?
Well, he'll mix his pie into his plate. He's the type to not have a dessert plate.
What kind
So
of
he's
pie are we
mixing it
talking
in
about?
with
Is
the
this a
meats.
breakfast pie? Because if it's a
No.
breakfast pie, if you can,
No, not like that. It's like
Oh, it's not-
pecan, apple, peach, shit like that.
a peach
peach
pie
pie,
with
yeah. Or some peach cobbler.
mayonnaise and
you guys want to just make mayonnaise pie?
okay, dude.
Oh my
hey
god,
guys,
that's gross.
all right. Can I?
It looks good because
It looks like a cheesecake.
But that's so gross. If you trick
Oh, and
me
it's
with-
got a Doritos
Oh.
fucking crust.
That's
I would
interesting.
take a bite of this, but this is not what he's making, is it?
No,
No.
What? But I want to know. Yeah,
All right,
I want to
I'll-
know what kind of pie he's putting
All right.
mayo
I'm sure
on.
it's a
Can I-
pecan. I'm pretty sure it's a pecan. Start there.
Can I tell
Can
you-
you envision that? Can you know? Because it's
There-
already kind of salty.
If we live together, there is a dish that I would serve y'all.
If we live together, let's
No.
Let's
live
explore this.
together.
Let's explore this. Let's-
If we live
If we're in
together,
love deeply, three-way love.
okay. I just say this because
Thumbs
we
up.
don't live together, so you don't see my exploits very often firsthand.
Yeah, we don't cook breakfast for each other like we
No.
used to, man.
Listen. When's the last time I used a rice cooker to cook for you?
You've done it before, and that shit's sick. I've always wanted one. Never invested.
Okay. Here's what I would serve you that is a pie that I would put mayonnaise and
Okay.
tomato ketchup on, and you would fucking love it. You ready?
What?
Its name is a tortilla española.
Okay. Is it shepherd's pie type shit, like meat pie?
This is a Spanish omelet.
okay.
Spanish omelet pie.
No.
Would you like me to expound?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So what you do is you have your seasoned and fried potatoes.
This doesn't sound like a pie already, though.
What? Because of the potatoes?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you say
Anyway, we're
pie.
pan frying potatoes with onions and peppers, right? I got my fried hash.
Yeah.
I put it off on the side. I whip up about 8 eggs, right?
Yep.
Are you into kale
I mean, if it's,
or spinach?
I mean, yeah, either
like a
or. I like them.
spinach.
I like them sweated, like them
Okay.
soft.
So we cook down some spinach as
Okay.
well. We put that off to the side. You like a cheese?
Yeah, I'm fond of a cheese.
Wine pie.
Like a feta?
I like a feta.
Sharp white cheddar?
I mean, I'm down with a white cheddar. I really enjoy a Munster
That kind of looks good. That mini
I like a
pie with the
Gouda.
beef coming out.
Yeah.
beef pie.
But it's
Okay,
like a
but-
cupcake pie.
So we have the hash brown kind of thing with spinach. What kind of cheese sounds good?
I mean,
For what? What's a pepper jack? You like a pepper jack?
I do,
You like
and a Colby.
Yeah, something spicy.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
something with a little bit of kick.
Okay, so we take a spicy. We'll take a spicy cheese, right? And so we grab that, we bring it back, and we put about 8 eggs into it, and you got your cheese, right?
Yep.
Put it in your fucking you spray Pam in your rice cooker and you hit steam and it cooks it.
Yeah.
You take that out, it looks like a thing of cornbread, right?
Right.
You cut it like a pizza. And then mayo
Yeah.
and then tomato.
It's almost kind of like a.
So that's my pie that I would give you that on. And
All right. No, I see what you're going for. I mean, I would trust you. I would try it. I started straight. So after we tried those ghost pepper beef jerkies that night, I just started cooking with ghost pepper. I went and got a bunch of dried out ones and started putting that shit in there. And you got to keep that fan going because that shit'll burn your eyes boiling that into a sauce.
Oh my god.
Or something that literally like gets in the fucking air and it burns.
Toby the saucier.
I love that burn.
Yeah.
But the stupid thing is like when it gets too hot, I'll use a bready something or a cracker to calm it down.
Yeah.
But then when you're pooping it out, you can't put no crackers.
No, you can't.
Dog.
No. I mean, you could.
You're gonna feel it coming out no matter what.
What you're describing was my final defeat to spicy Thai food.
Yeah, you had a cry. Good.
No,
cry.
I told everyone, give it to me. I love spicy Thai food.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of anything.
Yeah.
So they started giving me orange versions. And you huh? So
on the scale,
the spices
like
were
red,
made it orange.
yeah.
It's that means it's hot.
Yeah, because what they're cooking it with is they deep fry the chilies. They put it they fry it in an oil, and when it's fried, they put it into a blender and they blend it, and that's what they've got. You've got this fried chili peppers in oil. So when you're cooking and you've cooked your food, and it's time to make it spicy, you just throw that in there. So since it has oil, it creates oil. Mm-hmm. So say you might put a lot of it, and then it changes it to be.
And then it changes
orange.
Houston.
Yeah, no,
it turns it orange.
It makes Houston pray on the toilet.
Oh,
I'm bartering.
Are you on your knees
Fucking
or on your
yeah.
butt?
No, I'm pooping and it's sputtering.
And he's praying to gods he never knew of
There's
to
an
deliver
AK.
him.
Yes, deliver me, and I won't ever do this again.
Yeah.
Curse the people that made this.
No, not curse the people, because
Because
I take ownership. You know,
you asked for it.
big bad macho.
You're the
fucking-
badass, dude.
Oh yeah, I love spicy food. Give it to me.
If you didn't know, you're still the badass of all our groups.
Yeah, well, I definitely didn't tell them what troubles I had. I just they say, how spicy you want it, and I say medium. I like medium.
Butt burning, butt bussing,
Yeah,
butt bursting.
I got in that ass, didn't I?
Yeah, they whispered that.
They whisper that to you.
Yeah, but for real, like, it also occurred to me, because for some reason I thought making your food spicy required, like, skill or an extra effort. You know what I mean? Like, somehow you're cooking. Nope.
Nah.
This is it.
It's the easiest fucking thing in the world.
I'm chunking some chunking shit in. you oh yeah, you got something to prove? I'm just gonna keep chunking shit in.
Now, see, I boiled them into the sauce too. I'm not ballsy enough to use the whole peppers yet. Like even that just burns to make.
Yeah.
And but I put it's like in the sauce, right? And then I throw away the peppers. Because it's already fucking hot enough. But like you said, when you got a taste of them, I'm like, maybe if I dice them and just put a little bit of like to sprinkle them in, it might be good for a little. Ow!
So what? So if you don't mind me asking, what kind of sauces are we talking? How are you making this sauce?
I love a lot of stir fries. You know,
I mean, like, what are you making the sauce with? Are you using soy sauces, cooking wines?
soy sauces, some Szechuan-y stuff, some vinegar based
Well,
stuff.
Szechuan-y, back it up. What's
Szechuani.
Some
what's with that?
Szechuan-y.
What's that?
Some
Is that an
Szechuan.
oil?
It's a thicker. It's still a
Oh,
soy based.
it's a brown sauce. It's a sweet brown sauce.
Yeah, but it's still real spicy.
Okay.
And so I'll kind of make a little mixture and
I
then
love
boil
Szechuan.
it in.
Okay, so you throw
just
that
to
in.
spice it up. So
it's at the base you got Szechuan and what else?
there's some soy vinegar,
What kind of soy sauce you got?
and then I use a little duck sauce, kind of like chunky
Sweet.
pieces of this duck sauce stuff.
Apricot
It's like, is that what's in a duck sauce?
or orange?
Yeah, they're like the
Citrus?
Yeah, I just like that chunky. It's almost a jelly kind of shit. I'll put some of that in there. I just make a stir fry with a bunch of mixed I love the
Okay.
salty soy flavor stir fry though.
Okay. So
Normally some chicken.
So what you've described, so you've got kind of a sweet. It's a mostly sweet.
It's a
Salty.
burn your ass sweet. Yeah.
So it's sweet, salty, hot, very hot.
Yeah.
Hot on the front or hot?
Hot.
It's a last
hot.
lingering hot with those ghost peppers.
Okay.
It
Okay,
sticks
so we
with
got
you.
the sauce, and you're stir frying.
Yeah, I'll stir fry. I always do. I fucking love zucchini. It's my favorite veggie.
Oh,
And I
courgette.
always do zucchini and squash. And, normally throw in some carrots, something simple.
So you're cooking carrots,
Maybe a broccoli,
courgettes, and.
I'm just
broccoli.
making homemade hibachi. It's just cheap
Yeah.
hibachi. That's it's my favorite food. And so I just make my own grocery store versions of it often.
Oh, so do you flavor meats with your sauce?
I do a long marinade, dude. I did an overnight marinade the other night with some chicken.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did an overnight one, and it soaked in, and it was so good. Dude.
Oh, you liked it?
It was soaked in, and it cooked the chicken different too, because it was just so moist.
So you're using Kikkoman. What kind of sauce are you cooking with?
I just buy some randos, and I like to try some new stuff, and I'll just mix and match.
You're mixing and matching soy sauces?
Well, no, normally
I just want to know what soy sauces you have.
right now I don't even know.
Why are you asking me that right now? It's a personal question.
Right now, I run out of soy sauce a lot, and I do buy like the vinegar mix. I don't necessarily just get soy sauce. Like
Oh,
I'll get
like
a-
right.
That's a lot of sodium.
like a. I'm sure, dude. I'm sure.
That's not
I'm
important. The butter.
I'm using butter
sodium.
with everything, kinda.
Okay.
Throw that in the rice. Too. I always use jasmine, my favorite.
How you, how you
Such a
cooking
good
your
rice.
jasmine?
Oh well, no, I
Stove
boil
top
it first.
Stove top in a bag.
I boil it. No,
Do you
I
wash
know.
it? Do
I
you
boil
wash
it in
your
the
rice?
thing. No. I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think it fucks up the meal. Some people say you're supposed to have that powder on the outside or whatever. I'm going to say I know what that is.
Oh, okay. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Some people say it's bad to wash your rice.
It's bad to wash the starch off of it.
That's what some people think, man.
That's what the powder is. It's starch. You're washing the extra
But no,
starch
I just pour it from the thing, do
yeah,
a boil, and a stir fry. After it's boiled.
Okay, so how are you cooking? Okay, one more time. Run it back. So you don't wash your rice. How are you cooking it? Boil
Boiling
water.
in a pot. Yep.
You boil, and then you throw it right in.
How long do you cook your rice?
It's like 8 minutes. I just let it soak in completely and get soft and
So
tendy.
what? You roll and boil,
Well, and then you cut it, and,
And
then
then
you
you-
put the little top on, and then you let it
steam,
soak up.
steam.
Yeah. Steam jasmine, and then throwing on the stir fry with some butter and shit. And if I'm feeling lucky, an egg or
Okay.
two. Fuck.
What you making fried rice?
Yeah, I mean, I'm stir frying it. The rice separately from the other shit.
Do you ever do like?
Making a
Do you ever
little-
wait a day? You're supposed to do old rice.
Yeah, it's supposed to be old
I
rice.
didn't know that either.
It's a stir fry. Yeah, it's supposed to be at least a day old.
Yeah,
Gotta-
that's part of it. But
What
I
does
mean,
that mean? Like left out or cooked?
Rice
for a day?
cooked or
Cook
old
rice,
rice.
and then you
For a
put it
day.
in the fridge.
It's just old rice. It's leftover rice. That's what it's for. It's cooked leftovers.
Does it make it more oily or something?
No, it just it takes to the sauces a little bit better.
It fries differently.
Yeah.
That way you can get that color in it. That you
Oh,
can't really
and-
get
and-
with fresh rice.
And caramelization a little bit.
Okay.
Day
It's
old
not-
rice.
Letting it chill.
Yeah, and also it's a moisture thing. A day old rice is going to be less moist than fresh rice.
Unless it's in a bag and it's just soaking.
Why are
back
you
up,
putting
right?
it in a bag?
What would you put it in? On a plate? Just open out?
Okay.
A bowl. Have you ever put
There's-
rice in a bowl?
It's you
Open?
just you just
No
leave-
top?
Okay, for one, most people that eat rice daily have a rice cooker, so it just stays plugged up and it's warm.
Now, I did accidentally make that a lot because I'll make too much rice the first night
Yeah.
and then I'll have to
You'll
put it in a container.
bag.
Well, I'll put it in like a to-go container.
Put it in
that
a
I have
paper
left
sack.
over.
Not necessary.
And then it keeps it moist. It keeps it good, I thought. But you're supposed to let it dry out.
It's just supposed to be.
I think it keeps forever in that shit, though. It goes for a long time.
Oh.
What, in a bag?
And then if you cook it on top of it, there's nothing bad in there.
No.
That's what Sauce
bad.
Guy told us, that if you have crusty old sauce,
it.
just fucking boil it and it's sauce again and it's good. Sauce never
See,
goes
he's
bad.
not wrong.
Most bacteria
That's
can't
how
live in high heat.
That's how sauces work.
Only the pristine bacteria.
Oh yeah, that's why Indian food is just so interesting and resilient.
Now, see, as much as I like spice, I haven't had good Indian food that hit me in the balls yet.
Well, I'm just
Like-
saying, like it keeps, and also they have probably the most diverse vegetarian options that are affordable, and all those.
And they get some hot shit, right? I mean, that's kind of one of their things, right?
I mean it's an option, but it's not really. It's whatever. It's like Thai food. Thai people don't eat it
It
like
can
that.
be hot.
It's not. It's not common in the culture to have spicy ass food.
Oh.
Although there is, you know what I mean.
I just have a little kink for it, I think. Like, not a sexual kink. Can there be other
Yeah.
types of kinks?
No,
Is it
I think
always
that's-
sexual?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
That's so funny. I had a Chinese friend. My mom had a boss who's Chinese, and they tried to make me and like his son be friends. He's a little older. He he was a bit of a rich kid. He went to Baylor, right? He's probably about 2 or 3 years older than me.
Yeah.
And I was dabbling and dipping.
Dip dab.
Sorry, here's some perspective. I think it was 14, 15.
Yeah.
This kid is 17.
Right.
You know, so he's into, he definitely loves to smoke. I'm curious. He loves cocaine.
Right.
Anyway, me and my dad are having lunch with him, and he's just dumping fucking hot mustard on all his food.
Ooh.
And the chili crisp.
I love hot mustard.
Yeah, well, this guy looks at my dad and says, spicy food is so interesting because it's such a natural high.
And your dad is just like, you can't hang out with this kid anymore.
A natural high, Garrett.
Dude, yeah, now that I think about it, I like every hot version. Hot mustard, hot honey.
Yeah.
I would drink, again, they made a joke on,
Is it because
What
it makes
was
you
it?
feel something, anything?
it was in Practical Jokers that they made the fake jalapeno milk. And I was like, that would be good to me. That
Gross,
sounds
dude.
like
It would
I don't
curdle.
like milk,
The acidity
but-
would make it
no,
curdle.
I don't think it would last long.
No.
You gotta have the milk drop the jalapenos in for a little flavor.
You gotta do it like a fucking Irish car bomb.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
What
is
an
curdle, right?
insensitive! What an insensitive name
That is
for a
fucked
drink.
up. But doesn't it curdle like instantly? Isn't that the whole,
Yeah, that's
the
why
whole
you
thing?
have to drink it
shoot
immediately because it starts to curdle.
Oh,
yeah, because it doesn't belong.
it doesn't fit. Drinking White Russians. Bad. I don't like a bunch of milk and alcohol in my belly.
So, okay.
So gross.
You know,
Feel oily.
did you enjoy that clotted cream, Toby?
No, I like that shit.
Sorry, I was being all passive aggressive, and then I was just like, "Fuck it, I'll just go ahead and put it up in your fridge."
Yeah.
I just didn't want it to go bad.
Yeah, I let that jam set here until like 2 hours ago. I didn't eat any of that shit. But the clotted cream was good.
I know. I was like, not to be a dick or anything, but you really should put this up as soon as possible because dairy and because I put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah. And
then
I was
you're like,
I'm about to eat that shit right now.
Exactly. You were like, not to be a fucking blah, 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 blah. And I was like, all right.
I didn't mock you. Like, that's not how I sound. Isn't it funny to hear how people talk, like, when they're trying to talk about you? It's kind of always that voice. It's always a dumbass.
Yeah.
That's what you fucking sound like.
Yeah, it was one of those things, but I was like, not to be a dick, though, or tell you what to do, but you really should put this up as soon as possible.
Actually, this is you. Actually.
That's what you did. You were just like, I'm sick of you saying not to be this way or this way. Just say it.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck that. I'll just do it.
Okay, were you waiting till your sentence was done?
Yeah, no, I was on a roll.
He's upset.
on a
He's
roll.
upset with you all over again.
I'm not
You've been
upset.
pointing knives and being very aggressive.
No, I wasn't upset. I just I had a real strong feeling that you were going to neglect it and it might go bad.
But no, he ate
Yeah.
that shit.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I ate quite a bit of it, but then I did go bad from there in the fridge because it molds really quick.
Which one?
The clotted cream.
Um,
You just didn't do. You fucked up.
I neglected it.
Yeah, you left it out. What he didn't tell you is that he left it out for a week before he put it back in the fridge.
Nah,
and that's
it
when the
may have been
mold-
out a night before in the fridge for sure.
I put it up the night of though.
Right, but then you know he's just gonna do what he does.
And then what happened happened.
Why was it?
And then
What
I
happened
opened it,
happened. I didn't
cracked
have
it.
any control.
I cracked it because I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot about this." Cracked
See,
it. Oh,
that's so funny. That's why that gift was meant for Davey.
yeah, nothing.
But Davey
nice.
wanted
I don't
to.
get nothing nice.
No, Davey wanted to do it for himself.
Yeah, I want to make it.
So I offered it to you.
Oh, because I can't do anything for myself, and I don't.
I didn't think you had an interest in it. That's why I offered it to Davey.
I ate it on my biscuit. I ate yours.
Yeah, because it's tasty as fuck.
Okay.
Anyway, but that's not the point. Me and Davey had a sidebar talk about it. I explained how to make it to him.
Yeah.
He sounded interested.
Yeah.
So I made it extra to share it with all of us. And
Where's your bees at, bro?
what?
How's the bee thing coming? How's that going?
How's it going in November? How are my bees?
How's the winter of bees?
They're all dead.
They're
How long
fucking
do they live? How long does the average bee live? You must know.
in
this.
fucking definitely
12 years.
5 years?
Wait, depends on who we're talking about. What
Average bee like 5 to 7 years. I'm gonna say
what kind of bee?
average bee.
No, boy, girl, queen.
Okay. There's no trans in the community in the bee world.
Is everybody equally represented in the bee world?
That's the biology.
Yeah, but they may feel different.
The queen's a girl.
Always.
Maybe.
Always.
Did you check?
So how long? Is this a general question? How long do beers generally
How long
bees?
do bees last? How long do bees live?
Okay. One bee's lifespan up to 3 years.
Up to 3. My 5 to 7 guess. What'd you guess? 12 to
Yeah.
something?
12. They can be immortal.
That's a long life.
Honey
for a
never
bee, I
goes
feel like.
bad.
So you're gonna raise all these bees and they're just gonna die in your arms.
What do you mean?
They're gonna die in his arms.
What?
You'll be hugging them while they're going.
Well, it's just like that's
No,
with
no,
any
no,
that's
they're
with
not.
any animal that you outlive, Toby, that you decide to have. Not to
I
be
know.
this guy, but you
If
got
you-
dogs.
No, if
and
you-
eventually
Exactly.
there's gonna be a day in the rain.
See, I was imagining the
Yeah.
guy selling me the dogs being
So-
like, all right, here you go. You're going to have to kill this someday.
Someday
It's
it's
going to
gonna
die
die.
in front of you. All right,
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Have a good one, champ.
Okay,
And he
bye.
tosses your hair.
The bee question, huh?
The big bee question.
Fuck them. They're bees.
Oh, shit.
But-
Don't let them hear that.
A beehive is it is it lasts as long as the beekeeper. I have some. I mean, there are some more interesting answers along the lines of your question. There's an optimal amount of life for a queen.
How long's that?
No more than 2 years.
You got to put her down.
They got to make another one.
They do make another one.
They make plenty.
She's tired.
Don't they make backups?
So what they do is when the colony gets too big, after about going into your second year, if it's a successful hive,
Yeah.
it gets so big they start showing signs of a behavior called swarming. It's where half the colony leaves with the original queen.
Okay.
Revolt.
We're getting out of here.
Oh,
We're
and
gonna
they
go
get the new
somewhere
one?
out in the country.
They just kind
I'm
of
loyal to the old queen.
yeah.
There's a mutiny. There's an uprising. There's a coup.
It's yeah. So what they do is they start making plans. They're like, we're gonna get out of here. This place is too big. You guys have at it. And so the queen that starts to lay what is called the swarm cells. There's special cells that are added on. And what's weird is it's not the queen that makes them queens. It's the workers.
Is that the truth?
It's appointed.
Preach, brother.
They feed them queen jelly.
Yeah, they do.
They pick them.
No, they make them.
That's a
They
democracy.
feed them
right
queen
there.
jelly so they become queens.
Yeah.
That's a democracy. Royal jelly.
So also, I thought it was really weird, but the queens have the quickest gestation period.
Yeah.
It takes
How quick you gestate in these days.
16 days to make a queen. It takes about 20 days to make a worker, female worker.
So they're premature.
They're born early, and it takes fucking like 25 days to make a fucking badass boy, fighter pilot, whatever they are, because they're bigger.
Those bumbling idiots.
It's so fucking weird. Apparently, what they do is they store them in the drone hangar.
Yeah.
And they wash them.
Okay.
And feed them.
And poo.
Huh? They're pretty clean. They poo on their flights.
They don't have a home bathroom. I always go.
They
on the
hold
road.
it.
No, they leave all the time, so they just kind of take a shit elsewhere.
Just got their butt hanging off, pooping on the ground.
No.
Go
You ever seen
further
bee poop?
away. No.
Yeah. It's
I haven't seen a bee poop. Have you?
Huh?
Yes. Bee poop.
No. I haven't seen it.
Bad Halloween costumes poop.
What did you dive?
Bee poop?
Oh, there's some. Oh, that's diarrhea from a bee.
What are you talking about?
That one looks like diarrhea. That one looks squirty.
Dude, they just
Bee
poop.
poo.
They poop while they're flying around. That's what they do. They keep the hive pretty clean.
Are those the different types of poo?
Oh yeah, but yeah, Dave actually. Have I told you that, or did you know that about the multiple queen thing?
Yeah, you told us.
Oh, okay, yeah. So what happens is they make about 8, and when the first one emerges, her first job is to eat the other ones.
I just don't fuck with bees, man. I always swat them.
I'm not a fan of them. Like, even when they're not bothering you, you chase them down to swat them.
If it's around, well, bothering. What's bothering?
Yeah, they're just living their life, dude. You're
If
in
they're
their way.
buzzing around my face, I'm gonna swat them.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like what you're talking about is a carpenter bee, maybe even a bumblebee.
Nah.
And it's weird, too. So this picture is of carpenter bee droppings, and I think that it's just like wood glue. Because they're just eating wood.
And I just put this in the same category as all like flying things that can sting me, like wasps. The same kind of feeling. Like I just don't like to be around bumblebees, wasps, anything that can get me. Carpenter bee is just annoying.
It can get you. So that's why you're afraid to be around people, too. They can get you.
They can sting me. Sting my heart.
He'll sting you up real good.
You know what a jail stinger is, Houston? You know what a stinger is?
From jail?
Apparently, it's what you use to boil some water. It's some wires hooked up with a rock and some other assorted
fingernail clippers.
You could sous vide your fucking your bologna.
Yeah,
but it'll sting you.
What? Yeah.
If you pinch it.
Yeah, dude. There are some lighters that I thought were unnecessarily dangerous. Have I told you about that? Huh?
Like a torch?
No, they're lighters. They had these lighters that they would use late at night after they took the microwave away, because the microwave was the main way you lit a what do you call it? No, I'm good. A wick? Yeah, they call it a wick. Yeah. But yeah, so the most dangerous looking thing, it was a nighttime lighter. And what it was a pencil, kind of. And they had taken 2 shavers. They took the razors off the shavers and glued them to the metal part of the pencil.
Yeah.
And then they had 2 wires.
Yeah.
So you stuck this in an outlet, and you took your wire and touched your graphite tip. and it would spark.
Dude, how would I look that up? I want to see some jail electrical
Jail lighters.
equipment. Because I bet they got some other shit like that. Prison lighters.
Yeah.
That was a how-to.
Well, see, they're the old school lighters that they just used to have. The ones where you would
the
go.
bird box?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Did
You
you-
just
did
walk
you
up to
ever-
the wall?
I used one when I was in Valley.
Yeah, they had those there. They call them bird boxes. I call them bird boxes. I think
You
that's
just
what they
go
call
up
them.
and it's just basically a car lighter.
Yeah, you poke a button, you stick your face in it.
Yeah, you jam someone's nose right in it. That's how
Back when you
use
could
it.
just smoke in prison.
Oh God, those were the days.
Those were the days, man. I'm telling you.
So it was probably just
I
far
mean,
enough past the wall to
I
where
mean, you
couldn't,
can
like,
smoke, but it's it's against the rules. No one can bring you smokes like they used to.
That's an easy prison.
I
lighter.
actually brought
paper clip probably and a battery.
Actually, Elle's dad was in prison before the cigarette thing.
Yeah.
We used to bring him cartons. I used
That's
to
so
think,
cool.
I
Was
know.
that Smells Like Teen Spirit? Or was that... Because it would sound like the first couple chords, but it also didn't sound like the tone of the guitar.
Yeah.
It would sound like the right key, so I don't... No, never mind.
Show me how to make a lighter in prison.
While in prison for any number of reasons. I mean, I guess we could always
The after
burn
prison show? We gotta look this dude
Yeah.
up. This is insane. These are probably all notes that he got from people in prison or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, I should.
The after prison show.
always burn the prison down.
He's got
But fire is a
1.37
big
million
deal to a lot of
subscribers.
prisoners for a number of different reasons. Whether it's to have the ability to smoke, you're not doing any smoking without fire. Or whether it's for tattooing. Fire is a huge part of tattooing. For making needles, for making ink, for trying to be able to sterilize your equipment.
Electricity?
Fire plays a huge role behind the fences inside of prison. And the fact of the matter is you're not getting one of these while you're locked up. Because
Dude,
of
just
that,
to say,
prisoners have to become
when you
sort
heard
of like
about prison tats, though, you think stick and poke
Right.
things, but no, when
No,
I
they
think
make
about
guns,
it, people are
dude.
making
Yeah.
like
They make
crazy
fucking
machines.
guns. It's absolutely
wild.
absurd.
penitentiary geniuses and figure out a way to create fire without one of these. Sort of like taking it back to the caveman days, rubbing two sticks together in an effort to try to make a flame. Being in prison is sort of like that. And in this video,
You're
I'm
like
going
a
to show you a
caveman.
few different ways that you can make fire in prison. All of the things
totally
needed to
support
make
this.
fire in prison and the things that I will show in this video are things that prisoners are able to buy while in prison. It may seem crazy, but it's true. Prisoners can actually buy these things from commissary
He's got that
and use
mob
these
accent,
items
like his
to
teeth have
create
been knocked out.
That's what
before.
I was gonna say. He's definitely had his jaw
Sound like-
wired
yeah,
shut
it's like
before.
he's just talking through wire kind of sound,
like look
yeah.
at his bottom jaw.
With all of that being said,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and make
Yeah,
some
he's-
prison fire.
he's had his jaw
In this
broken
first
for sure.
example of how to make fire in prison or how to make a prison lighter, you only need two things. Batteries and a razor. Surprisingly enough, they sell these in prison. Razor blades. Easily taken apart, easily fashioned into weapons that can do a lot of damage.
They gotta give you the stuff somehow. They gotta thin the herd some way. They know you're gonna fight, so why not just give you one little thing? You gotta shave. You gotta be able to shave, right?
I'll shave next.
Shave your neck wide open.
But we're not going to focus on the
Wipe your
weapons
nose,
aspect of this
dude.
right now. We're going to focus on the fire aspect.
All right.
2 AA batteries. They sell batteries in prison for all sorts of different reasons, whether it's for your
These,
Walkman or CD player. Or
They sell batteries in prison?
Walkman?
Yeah, they let you have Walkman. They even have fucking like little handheld video game consoles for prisoners that are like clear. They'll sell you like fucking TVs that are clear. Like some penitentiaries will let you get fucking like video game consoles.
It's like The Sims.
That's sick.
There's this one. What Dave is talking about. It's a handheld thing, and it has like 100 some odd games on it.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called, but
I'd be killing on that. That's what I'd do all day.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would get a fucking TV and hooked up with Netflix so fast.
I would get a
Can I have an
lampshade.
acoustic
so
guitar
good.
and some strings?
They won't let you do that. Some places
Maybe in a
will.
craft
Oh,
room, maybe.
Lord. Like, no, dude.
No, you can't. Why are you singing?
You get your ass beat so fast.
Playing some blues and jail.
I mean, obviously you're. I don't know. Who
the
knows?
jail blues.
What you just did was sounded like a fucking slave.
Yeah,
song.
but no, it was a
So-
blues jail song.
Okay.
I was being like, oh,
Which is
Lord, I'm
based
stuck
on
in the
what?
jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. It,
And I get beat up.
Any
on
other
it.
sort of
yeah,
electronic
that's
device
not a
that
day one thing for you.
obviously takes batteries. So these are really easy to come by. And they also sell these. They sell razor blades
Yeah.
on commissary,
You
said
obviously
this.
intended to shave with.
You know
But we're
what-
not doing any shaving in this video. We're gonna bust this thing apart.
Really?
And I'm gonna show you how with these and with these, you can make
You know
some
what they
good old
use
fire.
really-
Prison fire. So the first thing we need to do
What they
is we
really
need to
use
pop this
with
razor.
the batteries is aluminum foil.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Well, I mean, it's just.
And that simply means
Does
that
taking
conduct well,
the
though?
guard off and busting this thing over.
Paper clip.
And the way that we do this is really simple.
Is that aluminum?
All we need to do is apply pressure to one side of this razor blade, push
Up.
down, and you're gonna watch just how easy this razor blade comes apart.
Okay.
Again,
He knows the best way.
Yeah, he's
You got the
done
razor
this.
blade positioned right
Sick.
here, and we're just gonna push down, just like that.
Okay.
And that
Blade.
has opened up our razor blade.
It's all
Next,
bent.
we need to take this thing apart, and we got to be careful because these razors will cut the shit out of you.
Razors are sharp.
It's a razor, yeah.
What? No.
I don't know. Does the paper clip
Does
work?
God know
Because
you
that's
know how to
different
break
metal.
open a razor in jail?
Does God know that?
We're just going to take one side of this very carefully,
So
pop that
careful,
off
dude.
just like that. Once we separated the razor,
But he's done this. He's done a few takes.
Yeah.
You can
Did
see that
do-
he's-
Is this
he's
just
done a
something
few
you still
takes.
do? Like you can't get out of that.
I just don't think it did the way.
Wait, was it a quad blade?
No, they're not going to give. No,
That was
those
a
are single
that was a
blades.
Single or double
Yeah.
or something. Okay.
we're going to take the piece of metal that separates the two razors.
Okay,
We're
there
going
are two
to
razors.
put that off to the side.
Okay.
And we're
it's
also
done
going to take
twice.
one razor blade. And what we're going to do with this razor blade is we're going to break this in half.
Oh, 'cause
And the
he
way that we
needs
do
that
that
many?
is
So maybe
simply
he did
by
it.
bending the blade one way, bending the blade back the other way. You have to be
shaking with
very
that blade
careful
in
when
his
doing
hand.
this.
Well, because he's also
Because
on
this
meth.
blade, again,
Don't
it
get
will
rid of
cut
that
you.
habit.
But we're just
This can cut you. Yeah, you nailed it, Watts.
That's what it's
trying to
for.
break this blade apart. Just like that. So now we
Nailed
have
That is some
two
mess
pieces
shit.
of the razor blade.
Shaking, breaking them
We don't need this
outside
anymore.
of jail.
So
Yeah,
with our
that's
two
really
batteries,
weird.
and by the way, this only works if these batteries are brand new. They have to be brand new
I feel
because
like
if
I'm
these are
stuck
dead
at
batteries,
my friend's
it's
house.
not
and
going to
I'm like,
work.
who is this guy?
We've got a
He's
piece of
talking
metal
to
that
me.
separates the two razor blades.
Okay, I get it.
And we've got our two pieces of razor blade right there. Now also, a little footnote to this. This is only going to
Couldn't you have done this with just the not sharp part, just the metal that is between them? You don't have to worry about cutting yourself. Let's see how
produce
many
what
pieces
is
he uses.
equivalent to like the lighter in your car. So this method is really only good for lighting cigarettes or whatever it is that you're trying to smoke in prison. And guys use this method all the time because they smoke all the time while in prison. But the next
What?
method I show you
No,
is definitely
dude.
going to make some real fire. But with this method,
Do it!
this is how it works. You take your
Burn
two batteries,
the prison
you
down.
flip one upside down. We take the piece of metal that separated the two razor blades. We're going to fashion that on the bottom, holding it just like so. And then we're going to take our razor blade real carefully, put that underneath one finger like so. Can you see that? So it's just looking like that. Grab our other battery upside down. One's right side up, one's upside down. Connect the bottoms, and then
Okay.
Shoot. I love the music.
Yeah, the music's great. And
yeah,
you shocked
it's
yourself.
hot, but it works. Now, real quick, I do want to show you this as well.
Are you
Obviously, you
using
just saw me
your
burn myself.
self as
That
a
was for
conduit
real.
as well?
It didn't hurt too bad, but you can really burn yourself doing this. So what guys will do is they will make a device that looks like this. This is a real prison lighter.
A device.
That's it. You gotta get some
Contraband.
tape.
The device.
You gotta get
That's
some
yours.
And
construction
basically,
tape.
it's just been taped
Electrical
together,
tape.
showing you exactly the way that we did it before. But that there is how you're going to light your cigarettes or whatever else it is
wick.
that you're smoking while incarcerated.
This dude
but this
just
is method
shocked
number one.
himself for a
Again,
YouTube video.
It's not
I respect
fire
it.
so much. It's just a red hot section that will light cigarettes
see him
and
shock
things like
himself
that.
one more
Now, I'm
time.
sure
Go a
you can
little
use
back.
this to create actual fire. And I cannot think to do actual fire power supply. Tattoo machines, whatever. Creating fire in prison. And there's a few other things that you'll need along with that surge protector. Pencils. The way that we're going to use the pencils and the surge protector to make fire is as follows. First, we have our pencil. We need to split our pencil apart and remove what's inside of it. Graphite. And I don't know any other way to do this
Weird shit
except to
that
chew
people
this
have been
pencil
sending
apart.
him.
Tastes like a pencil. Once we've popped our pencil, we're going to begin to separate it.
This is so.
You never met a guy like
This is
this,
so
dude?
methy.
You never met a guy like this?
Okay. Like in jail, you're a genius though.
Yeah.
In
Absolutely.
jail, you are a crazy genius. This is fucking
In an
pathetic.
apartment building, you're just a tweaker.
Well, hey,
And once
dude,
we've separated
you
it,
have to assimilate some
we're
way.
going to remove, in the biggest pieces possible, this graphite that is inside of the pencil. Graphite pencil. After removing the chunks of graphite from the pencil, we're going to take 2 pieces of graphite and we are
From
going
the
to
pencil.
stick them inside of the plugs of this surge protector.
You could also do this with
now
the ball.
again,
Yeah, I don't know
do
where the
not
fuck he
try
got the surge
this at
protector.
home. I cannot tell you enough how many times I have electrocuted myself doing.
Because you're an
kidding.
idiot.
It wasn't even plugged in. But it's sort of like that when that happens. I would take the graphite, I would stick it
Damn, he
inside
gets
the surge
electrocuted a lot.
protector. Boom,
With it off,
boom.
guys. Make
Like-
sure it's
just
off
like so.
when you're doing this.
This thing would be unplugged. Okay, you don't want
Wait,
this
what
thing plugged
is
in when
this
you do
for?
this. And then I'd put that off to the side for a minute. Because the
For
next thing I need
tattoos?
to do is I need to take one more piece of graphite, a longer piece. And I'm going to take 2 little sheets of toilet tissue. This may be the hardest. Next, I'm going to take this piece of
That looks like a
graphite.
doobie.
I'm gonna
that's
stick
the
it
wick. He's
right-
making a wick.
Oh, shit, and that lights the toilet paper? That's genius. It is.
Yeah.
I would not think to use graphite.
That's my
Takes a
dude.
while.
It makes me think
Fire in
that
prison,
like
2
the
different
fucking
ways.
pencil thing that the guy had was way too
that
many
there?
steps.
Yeah.
That's how you make fire. Popping a socket.
You gotta
using
do something
graphite.
quick with that fire that's going out.
That's how you make
fast.
fire in prison.
That
2
is what
different
they call
ways,
it.
right?
Oh my god. Okay, so what
That's
else
so
is
informative.
after prison done?
Yeah, I'm a little curious.
His most recent video, was that it? 2 months ago? Okay.
Oh.
Singer
So-
in prison. Can't believe it took 10 years for this. Singer in prison finally gets what they deserve.
So clickbaity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has a bunch of stories from jail. I found Rabbit, probably like a guy that was a character in his original stories. You know? I don't know.
Okay.
Let's try one just to see which one calls to
I want
you.
to see his most recent one.
Well, hopefully you won't hear the sound of the AC in the back.
How long ago was that other video?
Is this the same guy? He still has that up
burn
as
the
his
prison
profile.
down.
Look at his profile pic, dog.
Yeah, this was 6 years ago.
That was 6 years ago. Look at his profile pic.
Yeah, he
That
looks.
was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
12.
Because this is a different guy.
Well, hopefully you won't hear the
That's
sound of
him?
the AC in the background.
12
Yeah.
years ago pic, dude. You
I
got to change
apologize
his
for it.
profile
It's
pic.
super hot in my shed as I'm about to film this video. But this is a story that I really wanted to share with you guys. I just ran across this. It happened earlier this month. And if you haven't heard about this story, this is absolutely...
Okay, I don't care.
I have a question.
You
though,
don't
for
care?
y'all.
What's up?
I was watching Deal or No Deal at one point today.
Okay.
And I was wondering how the fuck Howie Mandel doesn't get sweaty like that.
Get sweaty.
Yeah.
They probably, they definitely have
Powder?
makeup on him, so they're powdering him. This guy's not powdering.
He said he was hot in the shed. This
Yeah,
is
he's hot.
abnormal as well.
And
Okay,
Howie Mandel is probably not
air
hot.
conditioned.
And he probably gets dabbed down.
right.
He's got somebody that's going to run out on
Oh, in
stage and
between,
dab
yeah.
him down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, commercial breaks.
A little cleanup. You know?
Get the
I
old
just-
dab down from
was just-
Brenda.
Yeah, that is another thing. I was like, dude, this guy, what, just knows 50 models' names?
What?
They picked the case. There's like 50 fucking cases, bro.
Yeah, he's got a card. Yeah, as someone is telling him in any pieces. Yeah.
That sounds, but still, at first it's kind of like very impressive.
Or he's just making up names. That's not their names. Like he's just saying.
They're
a name.
nobody. Yeah. They're like, all right, Carrie, Carisha. You didn't have to call me Carisha.
This is like the fourth Isha he's called me, and it's.
It's easier just to make it up.
What are you chewing on? Man? What you got?
Not to, not to offend you, but do you want some gum?
Yeah, dude.
That's the way you should hand people gum.
No,
It
it should be. You need this. You need this right now.
Hey man, I'm looking out for you.
Yeah,
You hand them gum.
I'm just looking out for what's best for you. You know.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
I'm a gum guy.
You gumming?
Well,
You like
Dude.
dip and gum? You just like
Well-
shit in your mouth,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a smoker.
chewing,
bro.
squishing.
No, I'm a smoker, bro.
Oh yeah, you're not smoking. That makes sense. Oral fixation. Yeah,
Dude, I got all
we're
the
obsessed with our mouth and lip areas.
I like mouth stuff, man.
and I've got all kinds of shit to kind of look. Yeah, I got my knife.
You got toothpicks.
Huh?
Toothpicks.
No, I don't like toothpicks. I feel like it's a little douchey.
Okay.
What about a corn, like a long
Corn stock. Yeah, wheat stock
a piece of wheat.
Haven't done that.
or straw.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
If you're walking around, especially if
kinda
you're hitting it
branched
like
into-
a sick. No, someone catches you and you go
Well,
and ash the stock. You're gonna blow someone's mind, and they're gonna
Yeah.
be your best friend from then on.
but yeah,
You need
So-
a new best friend.
little fidget spinner, chewing gums for sure. I've been dipping.
A fidget spinner. Let me see. Nah, you've been hiding it. Let me. It's a knife.
I'll show you. Look,
This dude's been threatening me.
okay. So here's the deal. This knife used to belong to my dad.
Let me see it though.
Okay.
Is it
okay.
a case?
It's a
What
case.
is it?
Okay, Toby, it's not an assisted open, and there's a way to open that's specific to how I've altered this knife.
He got it open.
Well,
He got it open immediately.
Little taste of your own Medi right here.
okay. Well, if you believe me, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So,
Do you like doing it with the thumb? Dude, who does the thumbnail thing? Like, isn't that what
That's not
for?
what it's for. You're supposed to use it to.
But it's for the thumbnail.
okay. Do you want me to explain it now?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to explain it to you?
You can explain.
Just
whatever
fucking
you
explain
want,
it.
man.
Okay, but I kind of have to show him because I don't think he'll believe
I
me.
like
show
the knife
you.
though. It's got a classic, like old beige. Like it feels like a car you would have bowling balls in the back of.
That's an old ass
what I mean?
knife, is what it is. You
You know,
just put-
touch this case,
so
bro.
he can show us.
okay, the way you open this, one-handed, right? And so you have a little room right here, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So this knife is only half sharp. Okay?
Okay.
The bottom half isn't sharp,
Right, you open it.
and then
Like-
you flick from the bottom.
No.
Oh. That
Okay.
even looks scarier because if you didn't know, you'd be like, "That dude's crazy."
Right.
You're just putting your thumb against the blade, is what it looks like.
Right.
Dude, that's.
It just takes a few little. No,
Wait, my hands are so slippery right now, or is this just slippery? I don't.
it
feel
doesn't
slippery.
matter. It won't,
don't even think about that. It's not. It's not,
it's not
anything
gonna
to
cut.
worry about.
You're not gonna cut your
This
hand.
part,
Yeah.
it's still not. It's not like if I went, it would still cut me. It's
No,
not
it wouldn't.
blunt.
It's blood, dude.
It's still a part of the blade. It's just weakened.
Right. So you can push your thumb on it to open it.
look like a badass because you're a badass, dude.
Well, it's just a little one-handed open. What? I want to open an envelope. Oh, I need to open this box.
Open somebody's neck up. That upset you on the road.
Yeah.
Your days are numbered, Dan.
You ever brandished a knife at someone?
Yep.
Toby?
Brandished a knife? I don't know. I'm sure, but
I know you
Can't
brandished
think
a
of
knife at someone, Davey.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but we'll get to you in a second. Toby?
I don't remember a brandishing specifically. We do it like that.
Oh my god. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. You can put as much fucking pressure
On the back. The clothes is what scares me because it is. Still
Get your hands the fuck out of the way. What I like to do is just hold it with my hand and then push it on something.
like into a.
That's how
stomach.
that's how I close it. So there
Yeah.
you go. There. And I close it like that.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. So, again, you're giving the meth vibes, though. The same meth vibes this guy's giving with, like,
How?
look at this knife. Look how, just talking about your knife too long.
After
is a
prison
meth thing.
life has changed him.
Yep.
Well, he's made it work though. With his channel.
Yeah, dude, look at him.
Yeah, he's doing well. I mean, way better than us.
Yeah.
Great.
1.37 mil.
I
Dude,
see a
that's
fucking whore that I'm
killing
gonna
it.
on sight fuck this man up.
Oh, okay. He's talking too much?
Yeah.
You invented the jail lighter and you're pissed. I love how you toss random jokes into your video.
The best poses.
Dude, stop
most
using that pic for your profile thing, dude.
That's not you anymore.
Who is this guy? Another
This
guy.
is him. Yeah.
Went
He's
through
got
so
many
many
faces.
phases.
Yeah,
Man,
dude.
this guy has gone through some shit.
I'm just trying to find like an earlier video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good gun though, isn't it? I like
Getting
it.
closer. Pretty.
Apparently it's
Why's he always wearing that yellow?
natural sugar free and it's actually like it's a whitening gum.
Need that.
And
It's not bad for you. No, Davey's got the whitest teeth out of all of us, but
Some gum. Some teeth whitening gum.
Didn't they stop selling? Wasn't it Orbit? Wasn't Orbit the teeth whitening
started
gum?
out-
Orbit
and they're
was
not
the-
allowed to say that.
because it
was
was a
something
clean
like
your
that.
mouth up sort of thing.
He started out wearing that orange shirt a lot. So that was how you identified him. The out of jail thing. He just wore orange t-shirts of different types. And
Yeah.
I guess, but
button
that
ups. You see how many of them are just in orange, different shirts? One of them looks like a merch thing.
I'm not proud of the things I had to do in prison.
Man.
31
Okay.
years in prison.
Now we can hear him interview someone like that. Someone that had a crazy
Well,
experience.
my name is William.
Yeah, I had a boyfriend in
Friends
jail,
and
man.
family called me Jew Man. I just came home from prison doing 31 years straight. I got released
Yo!
from prison this year on the 21st of March of this year. That's a little less than 90 days ago. I'm still trying to wrap my head, around the reality of me being out here, because, a couple years ago, I'd say about 2 years ago, I was under the impression that I was never getting out, or at least that, it would be, 2052 until, the earliest date that I can get out. Them years
2052.
that I spent in there thinking that
In
I was
the year-
going to get out, or that I was going to
In
be
the
an
year
old man when I got
25,
out.
25.
That song gets a lot crazier than I
Wasn't
remember.
easy, man.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't easy. When I first came into the system in '88, June of 1988, my
I
parole
need that
date
song in the
was
background of this conversation.
1996, February 26th of 1996. My mandatory at that time, my good time release date at that time.
Damn, he looks.
was
Did he get cut in the
2027.
face?
I lost
Looks like
that
it.
good time,
Looks like he got a
which was
Black Dahlia on
2030
one
back
side
then.
type shit.
2030, that meant that for every 30 days that I do,
Dude, it looks.
they would knock off 20.
It kind of looks like he
I
actually
lost
got
that-
fish hooked real bad.
That
Like not even
no,
something
maybe
sharp.
a little bit of a Glasgow
privilege to
smile.
receive good time.
Yeah, is that a
Being
cut?
Like he
Can't
got
tell
on
if it's
both
from the
sides.
lip.
what they call
Yeah,
hard
because
head,
the left side
trying to
it looks
apply
like you
myself
could do
to
that with your
harmony.
finger.
way of life in prison caused me to get in, a little trouble, had a little trouble with the officers, and I lost my good time. And my good time
Bro, I
went
talked to
from
people
20 for
that-
30 to 0 for
Dude, I got a female parole or officer, and we have a buddy. Mr. What's his last name now? Fuck me. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Fox? I don't know. Name starts with a J.
Mr. Fox.
Maybe not Fox, but you know what I'm talking about.
Jamie Foxx, is that?
It's not Jamie Foxx, man. He was friends with Gable, Glasses. He's been on here.
It's been on here.
Yeah, I forgot what his name on Facebook is now.
Are you talking about Billy J.
yes,
Coltrane?
Billy J. Coltrane.
The famous Billy J. Not, what did you say?
Fox.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Yeah, Billy J. Coltrane.
We can call him Jamie Foxx from now on.
Jamie Foxx.
That's a great dude. Jamie Foxx is kind of a slayer across every bit. Puss, music, acting, slaying, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Man. I what was he talking about? I'm trying to remember what he made me think of him for. My bad.
Okay.
I just stopped just because I was reminded of him because he said something that reminded me of him.
Okay. What was it?
I mean, no. I mean, like if we watch it again, maybe it'll come back to me, but I don't remember.
which sent my date
He said good time.
back from 2027 to 2052. The way I was carrying it, back then in 1988, 89.
I think it's so
You know,
black
it
and mild.
was
I was like,
hard
oh,
for
he's
me to
smoking a
get
blunt
back
right out
on
of
the
jail.
right track
That's the best
so
blunt
I
of your
could
life.
start earning my good time again. Like I said, during that time, I had 4 uncles already in prison. And hearing the stories about my uncles and how they was carrying it, it intrigued me. You know what I mean? It got me to the point to where that is how I wanted to be. I wanted to be like my uncles. One of my uncles, I'm not gonna say his name, but he carried around the stories I heard about him. He used to carry around two knives, in the front of
this
his,
is up your alley, buddy.
his jeans.
Okay, so now I have a new bet. I bet
Knives.
he carried 2 knives, and to
What they call
show
him?
to show his own strength, people were gonna jump him. He pulled out the 2 knives, cut his own face to show how crazy he was.
That's crazy knives over there. I would call him. I'll call him what? Zorro.
Bro. I'll tell you some fun. At least one funny jail nickname.
Okay.
There was this fucking 17, 18-year-old ginger kid that was on the pod with us, and his nickname was Scooter because he stole his grandma's hover round and
Oh,
actually
hell
got
yeah.
sent to jail for it.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Scooter. Dude, I just triggered a random vague memory of kind of starting to try to carve the Zorro Z into my arm or something.
Really?
But not going deep. I just thought it was cool because I just saw Zorro that night or something.
Dude,
I was
as a
like,
parent,
I gotta-
you would fucking scare the shit out of me.
Well, I carved. Well, after seeing the movie, I was carving shit up with Z's because I was like, "That's sick."
I know, but
And I think I tried my skin and I was pussy about it and didn't go deep.
Yeah.
May have just made a mark.
man, if I was your
Probably-
father, oh my god, if I was your father, I'd be so worried about you, especially with that,
That makes
that
sense.
fucking Fight Club thing.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the
doing
burns. You're
yeah.
carving Z's in your body. Is that for Xenu? Are you Scientologist?
Because it's an X.
It would break my heart if I found the anarchist cookbook in baby Toby's room.
Oh shit, dude! I had when
You're making bombs.
after I had come back home, I had that chemistry book that taught you how to make Molly and LSD and all these things. and I had the growing book. I had Bhagavad Gita. I had all these weird religious texts.
Yeah.
It probably looked weird because they had to clean one of those book stashes out at one point. And I'm sure it was like,
What the fuck?
wait, this all adds up. This is drugs.
Yep. From what I can tell,
Obviously.
these are drugs.
Just doing some wild
Gable
shit.
sent me a text message. Did he send you guys a text message? There's this picture that I wish he sent it to you. I thought he did. I loved it. It's a picture. It's like a Disney picture. It looks like Encanto.
Okay.
It's an old guy and an old woman. They're like at a table and they're like loving each other. It says Disney's Peak Hall and Teak Hall. I was like, I loved
I don't
it.
get that one. What's that? Peacock.
Alexander Shulgin's books. Chemical Love Story.
Oh, damn. Deep cut.
Deep.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost sent something back to Gable. I was like, yeah, you just don't know how many people you can send this to.
Yeah.
But I had to Google. I was like, is this real?
Yeah, I had no idea.
I have no idea if it was real or not. Peak Hall and Teak Hall.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, those are yeah.
You got any history that you can bring up or talk to us about?
Told
Me?
you when he talks about history, I feel so stupid.
You want to wind me up?
Yeah.
You want to know where I'm at on my piece to end all piece?
Okay.
I'm about halfway through. We're in the middle of World War I. Turkey is being a shady bitch.
Was that the first
What?
World War One?
Was it? No, that was the
Turkey.
first World
Oh wait,
War.
did they call war? Was it zero? Was it just nothing and then one?
The
or
Great War.
No, World War Z. What's
start
that
with
one?
Zombies happened. When did zombies
Brad Pitt.
come?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Okay.
World of Worlds, I believe, was a fictitious sort of. It came whenever radio was like
Radio, yes.
Yes, it was a joke, or not
know
a joke.
that.
It was a gag on Halloween, and
And everyone
People
thought
thought
it was real.
yeah.
Radio, I know that word.
But yeah, so I mean, that's my book. That's really boring. It's so fucking hard for me to get engaged. I swear to Christ, the only way it's held my attention is a lot of it's told from like, this is what Winston Churchill was up to during World War One.
Okay.
Because Winston Churchill was the head of the Admiralty in England. Oh yeah, there you go.
I think I heard something, man. I gotta take on that.
Okay, but yeah, it's real weird though. They were just cut from a different cloth, Luckily, we don't have a bunch of wars.
Yeah.
But imagine, like if someone the age and career path of like your nephew
Yeah.
got captured,
Right.
came back, knew a bunch of different languages, got put in charge of a bunch of shit. U.S. government or U.S. military is, it's a bit different than a small country of imperialist roots like England. Mm-hmm. So he's considered like a war hero at 32.
Yeah.
And apparently he technically he broke the law a couple of times, but it worked out in his favor. He guessed what was going to happen and did some illegal shit, and it kind of won him some favor.
Okay.
But the Ottoman Empire was still technically the Ottoman Empire, but on the world scale, it's Turkey. Anytime you hear Turkey, it's the all the Ottoman Empire.
Do you know what was once Constantinople is now Istanbul?
Oh, history.
So Constantinople and Mecca were the two major parts of.
Did you
the Ottoman
know
Empire.
that there might be giants in the world?
There might be.
Like, have you seen any of that footage? Have you seen the rocks opening, the doors opening of the rocks?
Have you seen those giant tree stumps that they're telling us are mountains?
I ain't
Oh,
a
yeah.
mountain, dude.
Or
Petrified
the
tree
rings
stump,
in
The
bro.
irrigation hills.
Yeah, dude. Did you see all those giant
steps.
The giant steps, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No, but we secretly found they might be. Is that what it's called?
Well, no.
Did I
'cause
hit it on the.
yeah,
on
that's
the-
what they were called.
Okay.
They might be giants.
They might be, yeah. So I was
Man.
right there. But no, that band is freaky. That band does some weirdo shit. Have you ever heard them?
Ooh. No. Yeah, I have. I'm sorry, I have. I just said no for whatever reason.
I just said no because I didn't want this to continue.
I didn't want to talk about it.
I'm
so I
trying
was
to
just-
talk about fucking Winston Churchill
Yeah,
and the Ottoman fucking empire.
No.
You fucking idiot.
You brought it
You
up.
No,
fucking
it's so
peon.
highbrow.
Yeah.
That's my highbrow bro. I added a third book. There's a third book I'm reading again.
Okay. What?
And you can borrow it when I finish. I'm almost done with it.
What is it?
You can borrow
The
it.
Frank Zappa book.
Okay.
That book is good.
Is it about him?
Okay.
Did you write it?
Buy 'em.
It's an autobiography.
Okay.
He worked with 2 different people that basically he just talked to. So he answered some questions, and since he's a fucking OCD person, he has even the artwork archived. So it's, I don't know, ever since 1956.
Yeah.
He's got everything. And and so basically it's told from his perspective, and it's like he's speaking, like like they're from tapes.
Oh, that's nice.
So so they talked, and they edited it a few times. He even explains how they did it.
That's really cool. What's it called?
The Frank Zappa book.
The Frank Zappa book.
Would you like to hit this regular pen? No,
It's
I
not
wouldn't do
regular.
that to you.
What?
I kind of
he's
want to
got-
hit a pen.
He's got Deem's pin.
Oh, bring it on! Bring it on!
Bring it on.
Yeah, give it to me.
All right, let's do it. All right, guys, we're gonna. Okay, so for all the people that have ever asked us to do this on air,
We did it once on a
too many. That doesn't count. That's not.
And this is light. We're gonna hit
This
light.
is a joke.
This
And it's
is-
all for entertainment purposes.
This is CBD.
You fucking prudes. Should I keep this?
Oh, see, I don't
Okay,
like
see,
your
now
vibe.
he's- yeah.
I don't like. You just don't get it right now.
Why?
Dude, just as soon as I fucking smell it, I feel the buzz.
But my
I'm
only
willing-
thing about
I'm
doing it on the
willing
podcast
to
is that it makes
try.
me quiet a lot, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna talk.
So how, like, what is my, how much?
Okay, so
I'll
what,
just keep
so what
hitting
are we
it for a
doing?
while. I
Yeah,
don't
do
know.
it till you think
I
you
mean,
should
I'm
stop.
not trying to do anything crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything weird.
Just try. You're not gonna say anything weird.
No, above all, I want you to.
We'll warm it up for you, bro.
I'm friendly, and I care.
All right, now you can have it. After you put the knife
Fucking
away
psycho.
and you say, "I'm friendly." I'm friendly. That's what you have to say.
And I care.
I care for you.
Okay, so
I always have.
Yeah, there's a button. It's really not, it's not strong.
Oh, dude, you can have. I got a breakthrough
just-
dose
just-
on off of that the other night.
Oh,
you gotta heat
Yeah.
it up a little bit.
You gotta do it a bunch of times, though, huh?
Either we pass it around for a minute, or you gotta heat up the thing. And I mean, it'll just elevate this room for a second.
Yeah, let's just get out there, I guess.
But but no, what was I gonna say? I really am fucking forgetting what I was gonna talk about.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm trying to think of who I want to meet.
Who do
I
you
want
want
to
to
meet.
meet?
I thought you said-
Is it who he wants to meet? Who do you want to meet? You want to meet Winston Churchill? No, not
Time
that vein.
travel?
Like an entity. You
Okay.
know, like so this
Well, let's keep that going, I guess.
Keep roasting.
I guess I'm trying to get where he's at. He's trying to figure
Want
out
to
who he
meet
wants
Winston
to. I guess.
Churchill?
I'm gonna go meet.
No, I mean,
Churchill.
Pass it off.
okay. I thought this was about me trying to fucking rip the walls down
about
and
me.
Yeah, you just no.
I-
it's about all Houston.
You're right. Sorry. They're out there though.
Yeah. Talk
And
to
I
John
just-
Wilkes Booth.
I just want to see them.
Some aliens.
No. I'll settle for a fucking like a bunch of like gnomes
Okay.
hanging out in your walls that at a funny angle that I just
Why are you gyrating so much?
Why are you trying to see gnomes in my walls? If you need to see some gnomes, you can see them.
they're the most likely.
This is a weird conversation.
They're the
to
most
have.
Yeah,
friendly. They're the ones that just will come up to you.
Yeah,
If
dude,
you hold out your hand,
An alien has got some shit to teach you.
yeah.
And to be honest with you, I just want to make contact with something.
I just want to touch something. I want to be touched by something. Someone touch me. And it's not
Hold that
immediate.
in.
What? So the vaping it is a different thing altogether because it comes on slower.
It is true, less of a blast. Well, if you're doing it like in glass or something. Whew.
It's the right way.
Vaping it?
Yes.
That is what you're doing when you're putting it on.
Yeah,
glass.
I mean,
just
no,
like-
you're right, but it is like it's different in the way that like now I'm just now feeling it in my body.
Yeah.
I'm just now feeling the lightness from that, and then now
It feels heavy, but it feels
You can
somewhat
totally
like comforting as well.
I wouldn't call this light.
You're ripping too hard over there.
I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm fucking there.
I think you're good, dog.
No, I'll keep going though.
I know. I'm not trying
Oh,
to lose
man.
you.
Dude, y'all look.
Oh yeah.
You should be proud of how you look.
Hey, that's there.
I
dog.
like that.
That's
I'm okay.
real. Hey, this is the Thanksgiving episode.
Oh, it's loud.
Yeah.
We were gonna give thanks, and I think now's the time.
Yeah.
What are you thankful for? I'm thankful for my family,
fucking-
my loves,
yeah.
my friends, for sure. You know, off the bat, off the rip. Thankful for all the people that have loved me and I love back, dog.
I have a daughter.
You're a dad, dude.
Funniest shit. Yes, yeah, that's one.
Yeah, you're a dad.
Thankful for your
Yeah.
daughter. Oh, dude, this is the best Thanksgiving episode anyone's ever done.
Ah.
We're truly giving thanks.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't want it to be too loud, but
Yeah.
you look great.
Thank you, man.
You look
Yeah, people need to be told that.
it's a little
too,
crowd.
dude. Yeah. Fucking love you guys. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah, I
what
love
it's for,
y'all,
man.
oh,
Y'all need some love. You need some self-love.
of course.
Yeah, we love you, Houston.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And everything's okay.
Thank you.
Everything's okay. You're doing great.
No, I'm more alive than I ever have been. Like,
Yeah.
Used to be full of fury. Like, truly.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't like anger in my life. You know, just I realize how funny this is to watch because
Yeah.
you're not here. You don't understand.
What?
But dude, yeah, fuck anger. Suck it, anger.
Yeah.
Get that shit out.
Anger is not power.
No.
No, it's weakness. Or most of the time, it's like a display of weakness for me. But
Fury.
fury's another level of anger. Even like that's
Fury is different. Fury exists beyond the tool. Fury.
it's like bigger than you. Is that what I mean? No, I don't think
It
so.
can become a huge part of you.
Yeah, you are fiery, bro. But that's
There's
okay. You
nothing
can be
wrong
fiery.
with that.
Yeah, you don't have to be furious. You know, we can be fast.
What?
Family.
You know, it is about family when it comes.
It is
down
about
to
family.
it, dude. That's
Yeah.
why those movies rock.
What? Family?
Let's talk about the Fast and the Furious.
Oh shit.
It
No,
is
family. Family exists with just like the dimension of character. You know? Otherwise, you're alone. You know?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
We're all alone, but, that's not important.
in the sense that, like, human beings are pack animals. Yeah, we crave that.
Family was my number one thing. So I was like, family, loves, and friends, things like that. Like,
What?
I was just thinking.
I'm sorry, I missed it. Just say it again.
I was just thankful.
I was just really high for a second. I'm still kind of high,
Yeah.
but I was like out of my mind for a second. That's really good what you've got.
Well, no, it feels.
I don't know if you made that, but
No.
someone should be proud.
Yeah.
That's real.
No. It feels
Man.
good. Did you feel good from it? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not enough to reset, but like.
No.
But enough to
I'm not
remind
doing
you.
that.
But enough to
Yeah.
remind you.
For sure.
Like,
But it was a
Did it make
slow.
you feel any better?
Did it make me feel any better?
No.
What do you mean?
I always use it to salt something.
Dude, this room
Yeah,
looked cool as hell.
Yeah.
I'm always
I
trying
mean,
to get
I don't
in.
have that shit behind me,
Yeah.
but y'all looked cool as fuck with all that shit going on.
True.
It was cool. So
No, but I always try to get in and try to.
I
fix
feel
something
like
real quick.
fucking,
Is that
like-
not? Do you try to do that too? when you're
This was not what that was for.
because we're in front of people.
Yeah.
man, we're just being
That's
genuine.
but that's
that was just acting.
No, it wasn't
And
acting.
scene.
But I also
Yeah.
like I'm not trying to do like
some real work in front of
not
people.
yeah, and that's okay.
That's true too.
Oh man, that's all this is though.
What?
Doing work.
Yeah.
Not if
Yeah,
you
that's part of it, being conscious of yourself and
work is just perspective.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I didn't mean to do.
you get to do these things for yourself.
Yeah, it's work.
True.
Yeah. And that's okay. Work's a good thing.
Dude, I feel like I mean, I'm calming down. But dude, I feel like fucking like
I feel like you feel better about you talked about your family. I think, you were fighting with your family earlier. I think. Like, it's good to remember to fucking see through that shit.
Yeah, that put a battery in my back. It was so weird though. I mean, just the woo. I thought we were gonna have like a real shallow time with it,
Oh yeah.
and then I mean, you kind of said it was a little weak, so I was like, I'm gonna.
You're
Just,
ripping.
hey, I'm no stranger to it,
Right.
It's the best way to do it. It just takes.
It makes me feel like
You have to.
it makes me feel better every time because I don't know. I just
Oh,
remind myself.
such power. There's
See, I don't feel
so
that-
much power
It's
in
an
it.
ego destroyer, though. In a way, it's like you just come back and you're like, I'm just grateful to be fucking here and alive and have people around me that love me and yeah. Like I want to help them. I want to support. Like I come back with good things normally. I've never come back with anything sinister. Which
I have for sure.
well, unless you're talking about like using it.
I mean, it's just weird.
Other
It's
people
just-
need to see this shit.
It's just weird, dude. But in the propylene glycol or whatever you're using, it works so good. You just you need to take notes and figure out how to make it strong enough.
You talking to me like I didn't do this.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're giving
got-
notes.
Well, no, you gotta. You're gonna make it weaker than you would like it to be
Yeah.
if you were to do it.
Because it's got to be reasonable.
Well, no, you need to get enough. You put what you think is a good amount for the amount of times you're gonna do. I mean, you're just guessing. Rarely is it too strong. I've had too strong before.
I like how this was a rare occurrence. I feel like people miss.
Oh, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. I wanted to be it.
Yeah.
I wanted to. No, I'm serious. I wanted you to meet me and like me do that to you. I wanted,
Yep.
I fell in love with it. I wanted to nurture it. I wanted to take care of it every step of the way. I wanted to share it with people.
Yeah.
It's so beneficial. You can do it too much though.
Yeah.
It can make you crazy.
Oh, I'm sure, like anything.
Well, I'm saying if you have a lot of it, you get bored. You keep doing
Make
it.
you feel real crazy.
Yeah, that's when it gets weird and painful. It's kind of punish you.
Yeah.
So you got
It's
mad
like
at
you're
me.
not supposed to be here this often. Like, why are you?
Yeah. But if you do it infrequently,
Dude, have you seen the people? I don't know if we've ever looked it up because I've just heard about it. The people in Argentina that are mapping it out. I think we've talked about it before. They're going in for 8 hours at a time, and they are like drawing the map of this DMT realm. And the people that they meet are the same ones every time. It's like, I think it was from a school study, possibly. But it was like a legal study that they're doing. The DMT hyperspace.
And I would dare say quite a lot that remains somewhat confounding. Even as a neuroscientist, I find
what are we looking at?
so as to maintain
I just
this
is this
stable
some? Wait,
brain
no.
concentration,
No, that's like,
able to
I don't think
orient
that's it.
themselves with
I haven't seen the pictures of it. I've just heard that they're like drawing this shit out.
An authentic.
See, that
Or is
could
it
it
scales
could be
that are, like,
layers and rooms that
geological?
you're going outside of in different.
So, Chris, if you do need to head out, let me know.
Did you get the room vibe when we were doing DMs a lot? Like you were like shot into different little spaces rather than
I mean, at times.
realms.
Well, it's just
you see dimension in a
yeah, it's here though. It's here.
See, that's a great idea. Is that we're just looking through
That's
and
it.
seeing what's in front of us. But see, that's weird to think about. All over the world, we would be seeing a totally different world through that fourth dimension, depending on whether we're here or, do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So then you could only see what you can see in this room here, which is weird because people see a lot of the same things. So maybe there's certain beings that kind of just
I think you
exist
go to the
everywhere.
same place. I just think how your individual perception is like geared towards describing it changes.
I mean, imagine that being coming over and always seeing humans no matter where they were. And they're like, these fucking things are everywhere.
well,
It could be the same thing. Like it's just a common species that people are seeing, the elves or like the...
Nate finally is like, wait, was that a DMT vape?
It hit.
yeah, no,
We're good.
I forgot what were you just saying, Toby?
I just want to look more into this, and I'm very interested. I'm into fucking I don't know what's Alex Gray's wife.
Fascinates me.
Do you remember her name? But she was one of the first who started drawing the language that they saw in DMT together. It was a commonly saw thing, and like a lot of people see this alien looking language. She's one of the first ones who mapped that out and is trying to like make sense of what and read the shit. And then there's people trying to map out the realms that are beyond.
Yeah, this guy's talking about it.
That's so sick to
about
me.
research projects going on in the UK at the moment in some of the London universities.
That's a different one.
We've got people that are coming in. These guys volunteer to stay in the DMT realm whilst it's being fed into them for about 6 hours plus. And their goal
have
is
the
to
music.
mathematically.
You don't like this?
No, we'll get copyrighted.
You don't like it?
But even on
You don't like it, though?
the old books from the 70s that I read, like about intravenous shit, like they were doing this back then. So someone's got a map somewhere. A crazy ass dude is sitting on a treasure map. What if there's treasures? Have you thought about that? We could be DMT pirates. We could
just
cross
go
over.
okay.
We could take them as maps and go like get all the hot spots and the treasure
Of what?
spots.
You don't need anything
know
there.
what's
If you're
there.
in that brain space, why are you thinking of you're
I'm
in
not
you're
about-
in this
I'm not
moment of
stealing them.
oneness?
I'm enjoying them.
But you wouldn't
can't
want
steal
them.
in that
Why would you
realm.
want them?
Why would I want to visit hotspots in the other world? It's like
You can visit
you're getting-
hotspots.
It's
you
like
can
you're
go
a
and hang
visitor and
out.
you're like, go to the Niagara Falls is here, Times Square is over here. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
the hot, cool spots you can go to. Those are treasure maps.
Okay.
That they're setting up of like,
But what's that have to do with that?
What if there's canyons in there? What if there's mountains?
Yeah.
And it's this whole world that's just in front of us. I don't fucking know. You know, I have layers of my own sanity that I struggle with. So this is exciting.
No, that can set things right. That can set things right. As far as traveling around and sharing it,
yeah,
I would love to get to a breakthrough place with a person that I did not know that didn't have a history with it.
Okay.
And to read power from them.
That's what you want?
See, that
I wouldn't mind that.
That seems sinister, dog.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and say you're talking about vampirism, right? Stealing energy.
No.
It's like killing a man.
No.
Essentially.
No, I want to see a strong person.
Yeah.
To witness
weak.
it. No. To
what are you talking about
witness
drawing power? What was that?
Okay, so you want to meet somebody who has no
History
prior
with it.
knowledge
So,
of it.
I have a relationship with it, just
Right.
like you and you.
Yep.
And the experience that we had, I thought was strength. Like beauty and strength.
Okay.
And I would like to see a powerful individual take it. I don't want to take anything from them, but to more to
you
what
said they're drawing power from it rather
I
than
want
you're
to
drawing
meet.
power from them.
I want to meet someone like that.
Yeah.
Like not to
A
say that
powerful
y'all
person?
are special. Yes. Because I
Dude, it's
can
probably
see
weird.
beauty and power. Like obviously. Wait, I don't even know what I said. I was like, y'all look so cool.
Yeah, any real powerful person is scary to me because they seem like a psychopath to get to any level of power.
Okay.
And so I'm automatically, it's not intimidation as much as it's like, it's not disgust either. It's just disdain or like disconnect from like, I don't understand how your mind is like conquer and take over. Like that's never been my goal.
Oh, that's a reptilian person,
And so for
though.
me to be around someone, well, if you're going to be a fucking billionaire, you have to step on some people and have a different mindset. And so when I'm around someone like that with any sort of money or power that's real, I'm like, I just don't get you. Like, I don't think we'd truly be friends, bro.
Well, that can't be true either. I haven't met too many.
There's people who accidentally get rich, but no one accidentally gets powerful. Like that is
That's what I'm saying.
Thing.
No, it's an old money thing, you know. And
Or just,
we
look
just
at
don't come.
Amazon. I mean, look at fucking Zuckerberg. That's not a family thing.
That's new money based on where our society is heading. I'm talking about like the old not Rockefeller fellows, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, but the people that their seat of power is New England. And they have vacation homes in Vermont.
If you give
the owners of the country.
Like I'm almost to the point of like getting into the Rothschild shit because like it always seemed kind of racist to me. But give me another 20 years and it's old enough to where it's history. You know, it's like fully buried. It's just like, and that is a point to where I think you can see it differently. If it isn't currently affecting you, for one.
Yeah. Well, no.
But there's some old shit. I love some. Go into some history.
Yeah. No, the old money thing, like, if they are so connected to our history that they want you not to know about them. There are families like that. You know?
Yeah, you
you
wouldn't even utter their names.
You wouldn't dare.
You know,
they don't want you to be aware that they exist.
Yeah, you don't.
Right.
You don't know they exist.
Right?
Wouldn't that be the scariest of people? Is people that
They are the
actually
scariest
hid?
people.
Because you're like they're hiding their.
It's a real thing we're talking about.
This is a real ass thing. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a thing.
I mean, you don't know.
That's the point.
But that's the point also because they might not exist. Like,
yeah, well, what's
what they want you to think.
Yeah,
that's
well,
a cycle of thought that's dangerous,
right?
right?
We're not. I mean, I don't want to just refer to Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and their extended family, or whatever. Like I mean, dude, honestly, in the free market, we've created these like legacy families that it's whatever. Like, we're not just talking about railroad money or people that profited off of selling arms or something. There's a lot of different. I mean, it's more diverse than that.
Yeah.
However, the family
Tea. Whatever.
Maybe you should have
mirrors.
I would love to meet a powerful person though. I met very soulful people, and I've met obviously spiritual people.
but no powerful people.
But I have never fucking smoked DMT with a powerful person I didn't know.
Right.
I don't know.
That would be interesting.
Why not?
Would you do it with them to kind of guide them through it, or just watch?
If they're,
I would do it to meet them.
Okay.
They're showing you what to do. If they're powerful,
I would just meet them.
Okay.
Or do you want to see someone shattered?
No.
Because like a powerful person that thinks they're the shit, watching them crumble is also.
I have no
pleasing.
evil intent.
That's not
I'm an
evil. I don't
admirer.
think- To watch an evil person crumble shouldn't be evil, right? So
Oh man, I hadn't thought of that, but the way you said it sounded kind of not how I feel.
Not Houston. I'm a witness or two. I like to watch. If I could live forever, I would, just to see
I'm
what
a watcher
happens.
too. I don't. But see, that's why we talk, because we don't pick sides heavily, And again, we're more observers of life, which is people would call. Like someone called me out for it the other day about like that is picking a side.
Not picking a side?
Deciding not to conform to either thing is still picking a side, and you're still giving in to a train of thought. And I was like, thank you for fucking breaking my brain, because I don't like when people are harsh.
that
I like to
person is
consider
an asshole.
everything.
Yeah.
So I stay in the state of maybe, like I'll consider the most extreme things. Like again, I won't go too dark, but like it's healthy. I think the same reason why like us watching some fucked up shit was weirdly healthy. It was like kind of testing. There's morality questions that are dark.
Yeah.
And that to even consider them, I think you have to be an open-minded person. Again, that's where I find my fucking wall with a lot of people debating is that they have a line.
Well,
and I'm like, I don't have a line. I can debate anything. I can debate the most fucked up. Give me one.
No,
I love for you to test me.
To.
I don't like where
I
this
don't
is going
want
either.
to.
You don't want to?
Well,
No.
see, like
Why not?
I just don't like where it's headed. It's not it
we
feels,
just end
it
up
feels,
saying fucked up shit.
No, it just sounds like it sounds like a pissing sort of thing.
Well, no, it's. I hope
If
it's
I'm being
not
honest.
that. For me, it's just like I want to not have a boundary, and I have tested myself many times about considering very dark morality questions, and I think it's. I think if I find a line, and I'm sure I've found it many times, and I just don't remember, but I think it's healthy to know where it is, kind of, or if I would like there not to be one,
Yeah. I read a line that I fucking liked so much that I was going to write it repeatedly over an entire page of my journal right now. The line, and I forget who it was, but the line is, we must be reliable and ordinary in our routines in daily life, so our art and expression can be unique, original, and violent.
Well, to be original, unique, and violent, I don't think you could stick to a schedule then, right? If you're like truly being spontaneous, and that's what causes violent outbursts. Don't have to be negative either. Like you can have violent outbursts of happiness.
Yeah.
Violence doesn't have to be negative, right?
I just
It's
like
just if something is violent.
Just to be ordinary and sort of reliable, consistent in your daily life. So when your expression is there, it can be unique, original, and he said violent, but it's meant to be.
It's just an expression.
Yeah.
So
we want to express our thanks for you guys.
Yes, it is Thanksgiving.
Yes. I don't want to
tell somebody you love them that is always questioning it. Like let someone know that you care about them. Fucking, that's what this time of year is about.
It's about to be your favorite time of year.
This time of year is about looking into someone, like a family member's face and being like, despite all the shit, I fucking love you. You know? That's what it's about. That's why
I did that tonight.
That's why traditionally people force family members to see each other. Because they're like, work out your fucking shit. We're family.
Sit on the couch and hold hands until this is solved.
I hate this. I'm actually into this.
That's why I hate this.
That's why it's weird, Granny. Don't you see?
Yeah. I mean, without these certain sort of rituals, family would.
I don't fuck with rituals though.
It is
eating Thanksgiving is a ritual. It's kind of a like weird sacrificial ritual too.
No,
a ritual. We slaughtered a bunch of people. Let's be real about what we're celebrating.
Okay, don't eat no ham. Don't eat no turkey.
It's a harvest sacrifice of an entire race, basically. Let's be real. Thank your mom for birthing you, and eat some fucking turkey.
Oh my God. Happy Thanksgiving.
It's a little heavy-handed, but
it's heavy-handed, sure. Glutton cult.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be glutton.
They got cheese there.
Did they have cheese? I like
they
cheese.
Got cheese and fucking
yeah.
Okay. Extra cheese. I bet there's extra cheese. Let's be real. All the burgers have double cheese at least.
Let your cup overflow.
Where's the line?
Be okay with it overflowing.
Yeah, you know what? Allow yourself
abundance.
Allow that. Allow
if
that
someone
into your
asks
life.
for
It's okay.
10 slices of cheese at the glutton orgy, you better put it on there. I don't care how unrealistic it is. You can't even fit this in your mouth, motherfucker.
Let me rub your back and tell you it's okay.
Melt it too. I want it all melted. Every 10 slices.
Melt into me.
Give me 10 slices of bacon on this burger and no tar.
The Deaded was gonna push us. I'm glad we didn't go deep dark.
Put mayo on your pie.
But we're gonna get there someday. I'm just gonna save it for later.
Put mayo on the panty pie.
I still have to ask you these questions. Love y'all. I'm thankful for you guys. There you go. All pat yourself on the back and come safely.